Continue. Nathan. Okay. Let's see. Hello, Nathan.
I'm not sure that's the answer I'm looking for.
Okay, good start. Why are you here, Nathan?
I'm not sure that's the answer
Okay, we're gonna do this. Oh, we have some more notes, by the way. Dr. Dekker was killed on Valentine's Day. Actually, that's the patients where they were that day. A loop day?
It's a do-over day?
Do-over?
You won't remember. What's the name of your assistant again?
My assistant name is Jaya or something?
You didn't know that yesterday. Can you remember where I met Hannah?
Oh, frick. Where did you meet Hannah? Oh, you met Hannah on World of Warcraft in Goldshire. Shite. Well, I mean...
No. No, we played that game together, but we didn't meet in it.
Oh, no? Really? What? Guys, where did he meet her? Oh, shoot. I forgot. Oh, God. Do we have, like... Oh, that's bad. We don't have notes. I should have paid attention. Oh, crap. That's bad. That is actually really bad. Did he ever tell us? Here's the thing. I don't remember where you met Hannah. I'm sorry.
I'm not sure that's the answer I'm looking for.
Fuck. You met Hannah at work.
I'm not sure that's the answer I'm looking for.
Oh, that's bad. I forgot everything.
You didn't know that yesterday. Can you remember where I met Hannah?
I can't remember where you met Hannah.
I'm not sure that's the answer.
I was so distracted by the World of Warcraft part that I didn't pay attention to the rest. Hannah.
I'm not sure that's the answer.
Damn. Damn. Do I not have, like, patient notes? I mean, if I was the psychologist doing this, I would have plenty of notes on everybody, you know, to avoid this specific problem. I'm checking yesterday VOD. Oh, it's gonna be... Who even knows where it's gonna be? Okay, so we were talking about the accident. The car accident, right? And then I asked him about Hannah. Wait, whoa. No, I remember. A childhood sweetheart. Hannah was your childhood sweetheart.
I'm not sure that's the answer I'm looking for.
Oh, come on. You met Hannah at school.
Well done, Doctor. Yeah, we met
Gotcha.
at secondary. Wouldn't it be funny if my day loops if you fail to get a question right? Well done, Doctor. Yeah, we met at secondary. Wouldn't it be funny if my day loops if you fail to get a...
No, it wouldn't be funny, because it would mean
I agree.
we would be looping like so much already. Did he just up and left? He left. Yeah, he left. He got out. Did we do everything? This was 5 out of 5. Okay, no, we got it. It's cool. That was weird.
I'm having a loop day.
Uh-oh. You're not having a loop day. You were literally just here.
It's a do-over day. You won't remember. What's the name of your assistant again?
I don't know the name of my assistant.
I'm not sure that's the answer.
Oh, I got it wrong. Are we gonna do it again? My assistant name is Shaya.
I suppose you did remember that yesterday. Can you remember where I met Hannah?
You met Hannah at secondary.
Yeah, at secondary school. It's been fun, but I've got a pill.
That is a big tablet. A pill?
Dr. Dekker gave me this pill. He told me if I took it, I'd never have another loop day.
Why did you take it?
It's got a small skull and crossbones on it. Should I take the tablet, Doctor?
Did he give you poison? Maybe you shouldn't take the pill. Wait, there is something here.
I suppose you did remember that yesterday. Dr. Dekker gave me...
Skull and crossbones.
I'm not sure that's the answer.
Don't take the pill. Really?
Dr. Dekker gave me this pill. He told me if I took it, I'd never have another loop day.
Oh, yes or no? Of course.
It's got a small...
No. Don't take it.
I'm not sure that's the answer.
No, don't take the pill.
You're cool. I don't think this is getting us anywhere, though. I'll see you tomorrow. Again.
I think he's like leaving the room and getting back in, thinking it's a different day. Also, can I still ask questions? No one is here. Did I skip a question or something? Supposed to find 5 out of 10? Hey, whoa, come back here, you son of a bitch. Wait, if I press hint. Oh, there's nothing. I have to continue. Are you sure? Yeah, I have to.
I'm having a loop day.
Oh my god, here we are again. No, you're not having a loop day.
It's a do-over day. You won't remember it. What's the name of your assistant again?
We already did this.
I'm not sure that's the answer I'm looking for.
Assistant name is Jaya.
Well done.
You met Hannah in secondary school.
Yeah, great. Is there anything you can say that's going to break this loop for me?
Yes, there is.
I'm not sure that's the
Oh, do you think that you have a pill?
I never mentioned a pill this time, or a tablet. What the hell is going on here? Are you reliving my days?
No, you're not reliving days. No, I'm not reliving your days.
Something somewhere has changed since you arrived. Like some kind of sim theory.
Sim theory? Sim theory?
It's a thing. Some professor believes we could be living inside a computer simulation.
Right,
and
like a
someone is
glitch.
controlling us. And there are millions of these sims. And someone, somewhere behind a keyboard is just causing havoc. I'm starting to think you have that keyboard, Doctor. Wait, don't answer that. I don't want to know.
I swear to God, if you make me do this again, I'm gonna beat you up until you give me the answer I want. There is something...
Well done. Can you remember where I met Hannah?
There's something there. I don't know why.
midnight each day.
On
What?
Valentine's night,
Time as you know it freezes.
20 minutes past 10.
Keep up, Doctor.
Thinks we're going to smother her in her sleep.
I'm a grave digger, Doctor.
I was at home,
David is my husband.
all on my lonesome.
Stabbed him with a steak knife.
Nothing changes.
I'm a qualified angel of death when I'm dancing.
You get this day over and over.
Hilda,
I black out,
I don't think she's got long.
And Laurie just,
naked on the beach.
Hannah.
Don't remind me
it
of
for
that.
today?
Do not remind me of that. Oh, Act 2. Valentine's Day. Is it Valentine's Day?
Deja vu. Are you sitting in exactly the same place I left you last night? Oh, that's where it all starts, Doctor. Anyway, do you think you can fit me in today? Looking at the diary, it's just the usual suspects, and you must be getting sick of them already. I've got this for you, too.
What's that?
It's some more footage from Professor Alderby that was hiding away.
Alderby? Evidence added Alderby footage. Who's Alderby?
Well, come find me if you need anything.
Okay, why are you so close to me? It's uncomfortable. Yo, we have a new patient. Who's Jasmine? I can't see her. No, what? There she is. I guess. Was that a person? And Lacey. Oh wait, is that a new one as well? Oh, there she is. Okay, we have Jasmine and Lacey. Who's Lacey? Oh boy, here we go. So, clues. Alderby footage.
Nothing, of course. The faculty thinks I've gone loopy, like some kind of spongy Mobius strip. That's why I'm here, isn't it, Dr. Dekker? Him, God, the great old one, the elder god, Cthulhu.
Cthulhu?
However you address him.
Yes.
Listen to me.
Yes,
You're not
yes.
listening. It's your only bloody job. Well, let's call him God. He creates this world for his amusement, something he can play with and occasionally alter to suit his mood. God loves chaos, but something goes wrong. Man and woman evolve. What was once chaotic becomes, well, more ordered. Without chaos, he has less power. When there's too much order, he becomes impotent. So he needs to instill chaos again. And do you know how he does this? No. And yes, but you're being too granular. He needs chaos so he can return, and the only thing stopping him is you. Not just you. You and people like you. Psychiatrists, doctors, nurses. Anyone who is caring for people who are losing their sanity. You have no comprehension how important your job is, do you? He doesn't need your version of insanity to spread. He needs chaos. It's not the same. It's just a means to an end. They're not all cultists, unfortunately. Once you see the truth, it's hard not to spread chaos yourself, to cause further insanity and harm your own. I doubt it. But can I make you question your reality? Definitely. But in doing so, I would be promoting more chaos. On the basis the central component of our universe is chaos, science can only document a perception of the chaos at any one given moment in time. As, by definition, chaos is unpredictable from one moment to the next. Which means that at any given moment, we can choose to alter our perception of the world, no matter how much chaos that would cause. In 10 seconds' time, there will be no gravity in this room, and we will float.
Yeah, right.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, that didn't happen.
You think nothing happened. But where's your glass, Doctor?
What? What? Oh boy. Have I accidentally signed up for like a supernatural kind of thing? I mean, that's all good and everything, but he got one thing wrong. Cthulhu didn't make the world. Cthulhu is the high priest, I think, of Azathoth, okay? He created everything, I believe. Now, I don't remember precisely, but Cthulhu, priest of... Let me see. Yeah, let me see if I can find it very quickly. I think Azathoth, or is it Yog-Sothoth? It's one, I think it's Azathoth. It's a big swirly thing of madness. No, the blind idiot god, the demon sultan, the nuclear chaos. I think that's the one. Cosmic and boundless deity of colossal proportion, the great all-powerful ruler of the outer god, beyond power, great ones such as Cthulhu, blah blah blah. I think it might be the one. Unless it was another one. I'm gonna quickly scroll through the list of old gods, but I think that's him. Or was it Yog-Sothoth, actually? Actually, that may have been Yog-Sothoth. Anyway, hey Yona, how's it going? This is creepy. This is very creepy. We literally just talked about old gods and chaoses, and apparently, being a psychiatrist or psychologist, he's working against the old gods because they want chaos, and we bring order to the chaos and the insanity. Whatever. I don't know what's happening, but who should we talk to first? I mean, Nathan has been there for the loop day. Obviously, I want to speak to Mariana. Oh boy, oh boy. I think we start with Nathan. Hello again, Nathan.
Hello again, Doctor. I had a bit of a shaky loop incident, but let's not talk about it. Yesterday, I set fire to Hannah's clothes in the garden.
You what?
I just wanted the day to move forward. I instantly regretted it. And lo and behold, here we are, a new day. Hannah's clothes are a pile of ashes.
Right. Let's start with the responses. You set fire to Hannah's clothes?
I've kept almost all of her stuff as she left it. It's just the clothes. I've decided to burn those yesterday, so here I am. Hannah loved clothes. Every season, she'd donate her entire wardrobe to some charity or another, and only buy stuff she loved. I was left with winter. I don't even know what her favourite season was. Does it matter? What's your favourite season, Doctor?
My favorite season is fall.
I thought you'd be an autumn person.
Yeah, I know.
That means you're supposed to be grounded and productive.
Really?
And you like your space.
That's fair enough. Okay, we already have like no big question to ask him. I'm gonna try to not break terms of service. Just to give you, just to introduce Iona to Mariana. Hello again, Mariana.
I haven't been back to the beach since our last session, and no blackouts. New doctor and new hope. You're much better behaved than Dr. Dekker.
Okay. Alright. No beach?
I haven't been back to the beach since our last session. Kind of missed it.
You missed it. Why?
You do something a lot, you're gonna miss it. I suspect I'll go back there soon, but it's helped with the blackouts.
Did someone watch over you? I mean, I was supposed to do that, but...
Don't know.
Okay, that was not it. What else?
I haven't been back to the beach since our last...
So no blackouts? Ah, it's the same one again.
I haven't been back to the beach since our last session, and no blackouts. New doctor and new hope. You're much better behaved than Doctor.
Oh, that's interesting. What do you mean with better behaved?
Dr. Dekker dated his patients.
Oh, really?
That's not good behavior, is it?
Are you doing this to me, huh? But you asked me on a date.
Sorry, say that again.
Yeah, now you're pretending. Say it is. You want to- I don't want to keep my license.
Dr. Dekker dated his.
Dekker dated you?
We went out for drinks. Didn't you know? He
Oh.
said it was a breach of something or the other, but I can be pretty persuasive when I want to be.
Yeah, I can tell. Oh my god. I'm dying. I forgot the question I was trying to ask. Alright. You went out for drinks, but you said you don't drink.
You're confusing me.
No, you're confusing me, lady. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's move to a different patient. I can't do this right now. It's too early. It's way too early. Oh, Jesus. Hello again, Eileen.
I haven't had a great day, to be honest.
Oh, no.
Someone accused me of stealing from my patients, which I would never do. Plus, Hilda's getting worse.
Stealing from patients?
Sorry, no.
No? How's Hilda?
Hilda's the one I mentioned in our last session. She's dying. I can tell. I need to see her before it's too late.
Too late.
To help her finish her unfinished business.
Oh, right.
People who are dying always have things they wish they could do before they go. We leave a lot of loose ends in our lives. We're very messy that way.
Unfinished business.
Hilda wants to see her daughter.
Right.
She's in Australia, so I'm going to have to use my talent.
Oh, yeah? Your talent?
I can change my skin.
Excuse me?
What I look like. I can turn into a patient's loved one. I just hold their hand and ask them to imagine that the person they want to see is sitting right here next to them and
Okay.
become them.
And we finally
Before I
found
help
why
them
she's
move
here.
on. That's how I comfort them.
I feel like that is something you mentioned in the first meeting, right? I mean, I thought she was just killing old people, but now she also believes she turns herself into different people. Oh my god, this is too much. They finally get to hear her superpower, right? The Skinwalker. Your little cast of Eldritch Abomination. They really are. They really are all like... Aside from this one, she just stabbed her husband. Hello, Claire?
It's the anniversary of my parents' death today.
Oh, great. That's a good
I went to the
conversation
lake
starter.
house. I always go to the lake house anyway, but it's also where they died.
You went to the lake house? House?
I stood for a while looking across the water. It's peaceful there.
Right. How's your
It's
husband?
the place that makes me feel the most. There was a girl there by the lake, only about 9 or 10. She was fishing, if you can call it that, with one of those nets on a stick.
Okay, she sees little ghost girls. Yeah. Yep. Hey, Bryce. Sup?
No.
Okay, that's not professional, I guess. Hello again, Bryce.
There's something I want to tell you about.
Oh, yeah?
Something else that's wrong with me.
Oh, there's more.
I think I've been getting a bit out of control in my hour.
Uh-oh. What do you mean out of control?
When I first got the hour, I was shocked, obviously. It took me a while to work out that everyone was frozen and only I could move, because I live on my own. What would you do, Doctor, if you had an hour where everyone was frozen? Go to a fairground?
I would steal money from my bank now. I don't know what I would do.
I don't...
Same thought. Yeah, right? I mean, I know it's bad, but it's like a quantum theft. If nobody knows you did it, then it didn't happen, right? Kinda? No?
When I first got the hour, I was shocked, obviously. It took me a while to work out that everyone was frozen and only I could move, because I live on my own. What would you do, Doctor?
You live on your own?
I live on my own. Occasionally I visit my father. He's in sheltered housing. Dementia.
Oh. Dementia.
I don't know.
Sheltered housing.
Not something I...
Really, no. So there has to be like a different kind of question in there.
When I first got the hour, I was shocked, obviously. It took me a while to work out that everyone was frozen and only I could move, because I live on my own. What would you do, Doctor, if you had an hour where everyone was frozen? Go to a fairground?
No, I wouldn't go to a fairground. Where did that come from?
Ha! That was just an example, Doctor. I'm sure you can come up with more exciting things to do than that.
He actually wants me to come out with something, huh? Maybe I should just suggest things he might have done to gain his trust. I wonder if he's stolen anything. Oh my god, I was right. I should have spied on anyone or helped anyone. Oh, those are all legitimate questions. Man, I should have said it. I would help someone in need. If I had an extra hour, I'd help someone. Really? I would steal something.
Yes, I would steal too. And I have stolen. I ran out of milk, so I thought I'd go to the local all-night shop and get some more. I was absolutely intending to pay, but when I got there, everyone was frozen.
So you shoplifted?
I thought about leaving money on the counter, but that seemed weird. The cashier would wake and suddenly this money would have appeared from nowhere. But I've stolen bigger things.
Uh-oh. What did you steal? Bigger things?
From stealing milk, I moved on to petrol. From petrol, well, all those supermarkets have all kinds of electricals, so I've stolen quite a lot of that. I'm not proud. I think I've been doing it because I can. To prove to myself, either way, my extra hour is actually real.
Proof?
I have.
Proof of stealing?
I don't have anything.
I don't know about that. I think he's just saying that, but it's not true. Or if it is,
When
like,
I first got the hour,
I just
I was
stole
shocked,
random
obviously.
things. Alright. If I had an extra hour, I would spy on people.
Well, that makes me feel a little better. There's a young mother, divorced, who lives opposite
Oh
me.
my god.
Jessica. She's friendly and says hello to me, smiles. I've always wondered what she looks like naked.
Dude.
So 1 hour, I broke into her house. She was standing in her bedroom. I took it as a sign. I took off her clothes.
What? You took off her clothes?
Sorry, Doctor, I dozed off there.
And you fell asleep? Oh, that's bad. Do you like Jessica?
I took photos of Jessica when she was naked.
Really?
When I'd stripped her. When she was naked and frozen. I didn't want to have to do it again, to strip her again. So I took pictures to remind myself what she looked like. That's wrong, isn't it, Doctor?
Yes, it is very wrong, my dude.
I know. It's that bloody Dr. Dekker. He made me this way. It's all his fault.
Wait, what? The fuck? I got 2 achievements though. I say we have to check those pictures to determine how bad it was. No, there is no way that we need to do that. To say that that is bad. You're going to horny jail, Grey Fox. And we're gonna throw the key away, okay?
I took photos of Jessica when she was naked.
Do you have the photos of Jessica?
I can't delete them. I don't know why. I haven't shown them to anyone else. Do you want to see them, Doctor?
Okay. I am actually curious to know if he has it, although I feel like I'm gonna take part of a crime if I say I want to see them. But like, if he does have these photos, does he really have these photos? I'm gonna call him out. I don't think he has the photos. Also, low-key proud of you old men being up to date enough on memes to use horny jail. Well, what can I say? I'm still on the internet, you know? Alright, you asshole. Show me the photos. I'm gonna call him out. I don't think he has them. Yes, I want to see the photos.
If you want to see those photos, you're as sick as I am.
Told you. Told you. He doesn't have the photos.
I know. It's that bloody
Why is it Dr. Dekker's fault?
Like I said, I originally presented with depression, and everything was going well for a while. Then Dr. Dekker changed.
When I say we have to see this picture, it's only just when you say this to prove them. I know. It's because I'm streaming and I make the rules. See? It's that easy.
Like I said, I originally presented with depression, and everything was going well for a while. Then Dr. Dekker changed.
Like it changed? How?
There's one, two...
How did Dekker change?
That's too much to think about.
Oh my freaking god. Change?
He was easily distracted during sessions, like he wasn't listening. I'm pretty sure he wasn't listening half the time. I don't think he wanted to know about his patients anymore. But when he did give you advice...
Go on. Advice?
He told me to use my imagination, to make something up, to think something crazy, and it would become real. He told me to think of a way to get more time. So I did. But he pushed me. He made me think it.
He made you think it. How did... There's more here.
He told me to use my imagination.
Your imagination.
Thinking I had an extra hour at the end of each day did become real for me, Doctor. Maybe Dekker was a genie, and he could grant wishes. Maybe he wished himself dead. I don't know.
So, where were you the night of Valentine's Day?
I spent most of Valentine's Day at the art gallery. Well, the evening part, anyway. They had a display with the theme Love Conquers All. I didn't get most of the paintings, but they were well done.
Art gallery.
No.
Oh, okay.
He was easily distracted during sessions.
There's
like
more
he
questions
wasn't
here, by the
listening.
way.
I'm pretty sure he wasn't listening half the time. I don't think he wanted to know about his patients anymore. But when he did give you advice...
Dekker didn't want patience?
I dug the grave for Dr. Dekker. I helped carry his coffin to the burial site.
Yikes.
Do you know what? It didn't weigh enough to have a body in it.
What?
What do you think that is?
What? I mean... They cremated him?
I have no idea.
Cremated Dekker? Damn. Alright, let's back out a little bit. There's something more here.
When I first got the hour, I was shocked, obviously. It took me a while to work out that everyone was frozen and only I could move. Because I live on my own. What would you do, Doctor, if you had an hour where everyone was frozen?
Oh, I probably...
Go to a fairground?
If I had an extra hour, help people.
I did think, what good could I do, other than catch up with work?
There we go.
I did see a woman who was having her purse snatched. So I gave her purse back, and the crook...
You beat him up.
I placed him on a bus a few blocks away. I have no idea where it was going. She'd never really be able to thank me, so I took another picture.
Did you now? Took another picture?
I took a picture after undressing her. I put her clothes back on before time resumed.
Okay, I see where we're going with
there
this.
wasn't much to take off and put on. Do you know what kind of girls walk around at midnight, Doctor?
Doesn't matter. Oh my god, this guy is the worst. But at least we exhausted that line of dialogue. We're more here.
I dug the grave for Dr. Dekker. I helped carry his coffin to the burial site.
Dekker's coffin.
No, the coffin wasn't empty. There was something in it. A decoy. I
Decoy?
imagine.
What the fuck? Mind games. I'm sorry. A decoy?
I'm guessing he was buried somewhere else. Or cremated.
Why would
Somebody somewhere didn't want his body going in the ground. Do you want to be cremated or buried, Doctor?
I want to be cremated. I'm gonna say that because he you know, he likes cremation more than burial.
That's a good choice, Doctor.
See?
Less work for me.
There is more here, however. Did we undress Mary? Mary? Who's Mary?
No, the coffin wasn't empty. There was something in it.
Something in the coffin.
I'm a bit of a professional at this grave-filling business, Doctor. I know a decoy coffin when I handle one.
Okay, well, that was good. That was almost the entire line. Personally, I want my body to be preserved in a big epoxy block and displayed in front of like a library or something. Wow. I don't know what I'd like to do with my body. I mean, if I know it was an option, I would like to be preserved in some way. So maybe one day somebody can reanimate me, but who knows? Probably not gonna happen in my timeline. My lifetime, even.
He was easily distracted during sessions.
Dekker wasn't listening.
Therapists are supposed to help you.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, Dr. Dekker had given up the desire to cure my mind, and instead wanted to make me more unstable.
Was it because of the chaos? Did Dekker ever mention chaos? Chaos.
I don't have...
Well, whatever. Kinda goes without saying that whatever is done to your cause doesn't happen during your lifetime. You know what I mean, you smartass.
When I first got the hour, I was shocked, obviously.
First got the hour.
I don't...
Tell me when you first got the extra hour. No. Extra hour. Shocked? No. It's gotta be something else.
When I first got the hour, I was shocked, obviously. It took me a while to work out that everyone was frozen and only I could move. Because I live on my own. What would you do, Doctor, if you had an hour where everyone was frozen?
Everyone was frozen. Only you could move.
No.
Something else in there, brother. I don't know. Let's move on to someone else for now. I've had enough of Bryce. Freaking pervert. Should we go back to Nathan then? What were we talking about? How are you feeling today? No, huh? But there is a question in here.
Hello again, Doctor. I had a bit of a shaky loop incident, but let's not talk about it.
Why don't we talk about
Yesterday,
it? Shaky loop. No? Don't want to talk about that?
Hello again, Doctor. I had a bit of a shaky loop incident, but let's not talk about it. Yesterday, I set fire to Hannah's clothes in the garden. I just wanted the day to move forward. I instantly regretted it.
Oh, that's a good question. Why did you regretted it? Really? Regret? Oh, come on. I thought that was good. Hang on a second. My phone is going crazy. It does still have the same bug. I don't know what the hell to do to fix that. Like, I think it's a system bug and there's no way to fix it. So I'm going to get some food and then collapse. Letter Q and don't break the Hippocratic Oath for the redhead. I have never taken the Hippocratic Oath, so I'm fine. I'm totally fine. Besides, look, it's very easy, okay? That happens all the time in therapy. It's actually a very normal thing. Some people normally fall in love. What you do is, if you want to pursue the patient, you probably cannot do that anymore at that point. So you refer the patient to another doctor, and then you do whatever the hell you want, because it's not your patient anymore. Easy, guys. Super easy. They actually told us about that, by the way. No joke, they actually told us about this being fairly common in therapy. Did you ask? No.
Hello again, Doctor. I had a bit of a shaky
But it's
mood
always
yesterday.
good to know, you know?
Well, let's not talk about it. Yesterday, I set fire to Hannah's clothes in the garden. I just wanted the
You
day
know way
to
too
move
much about this.
forward.
It's literally
I
my
instantly
profession.
regretted it. And lo and behold, here we are, a new day. Hannah's clothes are piled of ashes.
I have to know these things. They made me study the deontological code, okay? Imagine the prof talking some totally unrelated subject and Q just half jumping out of the seat, stretching his arm all the way up. No, I didn't. Can I even know? I think you are the easy one. Shut up. You don't know anything about me. You do know a lot about me, but you know. So let's not talk about that. No, they actually tell you about that because transfer is a very real thing during therapy, like actual serious subjects here. There's a lot of transfer of emotions during the therapy, the good ones and the bad ones. You know, obviously you are in a position of power, you're helping someone that needs help. Some people will develop feelings for the therapist. It's not impossible, especially if they are like, you know, aligned.
I've kept
Anyway.
almost all of her stuff.
You kept Hannah's stuff.
Sorry, I don't know.
Ah, for fuck's sake.
I've kept almost all of her stuff as she left it. It's just the clothes. I decided to burn those yesterday, so here I am. Hannah loved.
Oh, that was the season 1. What is your favorite season?
I like winter. Being snowed in with Hannah, just the two of us. It's paradise.
Playing World of Warcraft together, yeah. Yeah, that's a dream, isn't it? So what did you do on Valentine?
Sorry, no.
No? Where were you on Valentine's night?
I left Henley Church about 11 o'clock on Valentine's Day. I was talking to an archaeologist who said it uncovered some fossils resembling a strange cephalopod-like creature.
Okay.
Strange place to find an octopus, really. What? Do you think I've got something to do with Dr. Dekker's murder? Maybe you should ask your assistant who Dekker saw that day.
Okay. This guy is actually not the first one to mention a relic. Didn't freaking Crazy Pants Bryce also... Okay. Relic.
That wretched dig goes on 24/7. 25/7, if you ask me. Your patient, Nathan, caused quite a stir. He interrupted one of the female students all night, apparently.
Oh.
Made her miscategorize some findings, going on about his dead girlfriend. It's amazing what you hear at the coffee machine.
Right, so...
I suppose that's a bonus. We're allowed to use their coffee machine while they're there.
Huh. Interesting. And you said... Okay, and Mariana has the freaking Cthulhu necklace. This is starting to connect, huh? Hello, Jasmine.
I'm Jasmine. I don't come in that often. What happened to Dr. Dekker?
Why are you here?
When you see a painting, it stands still. When I see one, it's moving. Like a mini film.
Right.
Like little vines. But when there's a person in the painting,
What? What happens? What happens when there's a person in the painting?
They watch me. Normally disapprovingly.
Disapprovingly?
Because they don't think I know how to appreciate art. Because I'm too young.
Oh yeah? How old are you?
That's not something I know about.
You don't know how old you are. Too young for art?
Yes, of course. Otherwise I wouldn't be working in an art gallery. I love art. I love paintings. Like I said, they move for me.
Okay. Yeah, we already spotted the problem here with Jasmine. At least that was nice and easy. Do you know what happened to Dekker?
You've confused me a bit.
Yeah, I know you asked. Dr. Dekker has died.
Oh. When? How? Sorry, you probably don't know, do you?
He died on Valentine's Day.
We had a display in the gallery based on Love Conquers All, so I had to work.
Oh, wait,
Mainly
whoa.
it was a collection of giant hearts sat on things, but I ran into another patient, Bryce.
Oh, fuck. He has
I'd
an
never
alibi.
really spoken with him before, but he's quite an art critic.
Yeah, he's a weirdo.
I couldn't get rid of him until I finished work at 11. There's actually another guy who takes over on the night shift.
Well, that
I'm
is
not sure if he
actually...
kept talking to Bryce, though. Providence is open 24 hours.
That is actually an alibi for Bryce, isn't it? I thought Marianne said she didn't drink. Yeah, I tried to ask her about that, but... Bryce says Nathan was with a female student all Valentine's night. I should tell Jasmine that Dekker was stabbed. Oh, should I? Really? Dekker was stabbed multiple times. It was gruesome.
Ouch. I didn't really know him that well. I'm trying to remember what I was doing on Valentine's Day now.
How long? I mean, I asked her about Valentine's already. How long did you know Dekker?
He was shy. And then less so. When I told him about my problem, he told me to set fire to it.
Right. Set fire to it?
Yeah, he could have been more specific. I tried to set fire to Providence.
Providence?
At that time, I thought the only way to fix my problem was to set fire to the entire art gallery. Several paintings didn't make it. Luckily, my boss didn't press charges. The police did arrest me, though.
Oh. Arrest?
My boss, Petra, she's just lovely like that. Providence has gone through some tough times, and I've only been there a year. She invested her life savings, and it's still not making any money. Such a sweet lady. You'd do anything for her.
Really? Tell me about Petra.
Dr. Dekker told me to burn it. It was nothing to do with Petra.
Oh. Right. Providence.
I don't really have anything to say.
Alright. There's something here.
My boss, Petra, she's just lovely like that. Providence has gone through some tough times, and I've only been there a year. She invested her life savings, and it's
not making any money.
No. Why are you saying that? I don't even know
You
if Petra
said
has
that.
insurance.
Wait, what? Insurance?
No. Why are you saying that? I don't even know if Petra has insurance.
Okay, I feel like I'm getting some dialogue options that are very disconnected here, and I'm not following at all.
When you see a painting, it stands still. When I see one, it's moving. Like a mini film. Like little vines. But when there's a person...
Mini vines?
No.
Movie painting.
I really don't know.
God. The game probably thinks you think she burned the gallery for the insurance money? Right.
No. Why are you saying that? I don't even know if Petra has insurance.
What did Dekker mean? Wait, set fire to it. What's the question
When
here?
you see a painting...
Painting.
Nope.
Do you paint? Are you an artist?
Who told you to ask that?
Do you like art?
I don't...
fucking know what you want me to ask, lady. This is gonna be a tough one. Do you have any green paint?
Beats me.
Whatever. What is your favorite painting?
I don't really know what you mean.
She doesn't know what you mean, Ray. God damn. She doesn't know about a lot of things. We have a thing though. Did the painting of Dorian? Wait, what? Painting of Dorian. What kind of paintings do you have at the gallery?
I really don't know.
Dorian?
I wanted to try and capture someone aging, so I divided the face into thirds and painted a boy, his father, and his grandfather in each third. It was hideous. And it started talking to me.
Talking to you?
That I'm ugly. That I have no talent. Nothing will become of me. Is that true, Doctor?
No, that isn't true.
I hear it so many times with that wretched painting. It's in my head. But thank you.
Yeah, no problem. I should ask Jasmine how she felt about Dekker. Alright. How did you feel about Dekker? Really? What do you think of Dekker? Really? What's your hot take on the deck, Doc?
I don't really have anything to say about that.
Do you have hints from you? Oh no, these are my notes. These are just the notes. They are updated automatically. I don't know why or when. That's not part of the hint system. That's just part of the game. Relic.
I don't know.
Really? Church. Bryce?
There's not much to tell. I knew he was a patient here. I'd seen him in the waiting room a couple of times. He likes art. and talking and talking and looking down here instead of up
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah. That's our Bryce. Do you know Nathan?
Who told you to ask that? When you see a painting, it stands still. When I see one, it's moving, like a mini film, like little vines. But when there's a person in the painting,
It's moving.
nope,
Moving painting.
that's not something.
Do you see many paintings?
No,
I didn't type paintings.
I've
removed the letter.
That's not something.
Okay, never mind. That's that like 4 times because it's just typos over typo. Right, I don't know. Let's move on anyway. Let's go back to Bryce. So you know Jasmine?
No.
Really, Jasmine?
Not.
Really now? Nathan? Let's ask Nathan about Bryce. Do you know Bryce?
I don't know.
We don't know. Just Bryce.
That's not really.
He doesn't know.
I left Henley Church about 11 o'clock on
Henley Church. What?
I left Henley Church about 11 o'clock on Valentine's Day. I was talking to an archaeologist who said it uncovered some fossils resembling.
Archaeologist.
She was interested. Maybe I misread. Maybe she was just being kind. I suppose most women wouldn't enjoy me talking about my dead ex for hours.
Yikes.
Can't help you.
I had to type yikes. A relic? Cephalopod.
It's a sea creature, like an octopus. I suppose they find dinosaur bones everywhere. Just because we're on land now doesn't mean millions of years ago this place wasn't at the bottom of the ocean. I left Henley Church about 11 o'clock on Valentine's Day. I was talking to an archaeologist who said it uncovered some fossils resembling a strange cephalopod-like creature. Strange place to find an octopus, really. What? Do you think I've got something to do with Dr. Dekker's murder? Maybe you should ask your assistant who Dekker saw that day.
No, I don't think you killed Dekker.
Dr. Dekker felt that Hannah was holding me back. The memories of Hannah. In his opinion, I was holding on to the past. So I guess he cursed me. If that's even a thing.
Cursed?
Yes, Dr. Dekker cursed me.
What?
I don't really want to talk about it, but let's just say I blame him for the way I am. Can you give me some advice, Doctor?
Oh, that's gonna be a bad one, huh? Curses are not real.
Pass.
Okay. You are not cursed. You are sick.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Damn, dude. Tough nut to crack this one.
Yes, Dr. Dekker cursed me. I don't really want to talk about it, but let's just say I blame him for the way.
Blame Dekker? He probably wants me to tell him something, I don't know.
I
There's
left
more
Henley Church
to ask over
about
here.
11 o'clock on Valentine's Day. I was talking to an archaeologist who said it uncovered some fossils resembling a strange cephalopod-like creature. Strange place to find an octopus, really. What? Do you think I've got something to do with Dr. Dekker's murder? Maybe you should ask your assistant who Dekker saw that.
My assistant?
Should I know something?
Fossil. Nope. Sounded like a yes or no question? Was it though?
Yes, Dr. Dekker cursed me. I don't really want to talk about it, but let's just say I blame him for the way I am. Can you give me some advice, Doctor?
I mean, yes, I can give you some advice.
I've been trying to think how I can get past today. I've come up with a couple of choices. I could set fire to Hannah's photographs. I've got them in Dropbox anyway. But setting fire to the clothes did the trick. Or setting fire to a rocking chair. She sounds like an old lady, but she loved that rocking chair, which I've not sat in since. Which one do you think's best?
See, it's weird because when you are in normal conversation with someone and they ask you, can you give me some advice? You don't answer with, yes, I can give you some advice. And then let them talk more. You usually go on with the advice. So I know this is weird, but it's difficult for my head to set on like the extra step that are usually like unspoken sentences. Actually, I studied about that when I did the linguistic part of psychology. I don't know if it's the same for English, but we in Italy, when we are like around, maybe we don't have a phone or we don't have like a watch and we want to ask people the time, we say, do you have a watch? Right? A wristwatch. That's our way to say, what's the time? But that is not like a correct question because you shouldn't be saying that, and the correct answer to that is yes, I do have a wristwatch. Why are you asking? Which is what this game is doing, right? And then he says, oh, because I wanted to know the time, and you say, oh, the time is. But what happens is, do you have a wristwatch? And the guy says, oh, it's 12:30, right? That happens many times in every language. And the game is skipping, these parts that are normally skipped in conversation. Shorthand, I guess. Yeah. But the game is not doing that, and that is actually causing me issues because I'm not used to think of the extra step. I don't know, again, I don't know if it's like an Italian language thing or if it's a universal thing, but it feels like it's universal. I cannot think of an example in English language, but I'm sure there is something like that, for sure. When you ask something technically unrelated, but everybody knows exactly what you're asking, what you want to know in return. Anyway, there is one more question here.
I left Henley Church about 11 o'clock on Valentine's Day. I was talking to an archaeologist who said it uncovered some...
11 o'clock?
I don't know what you're...
Shoot.
I left Henley Church about 11 o'clock on Valentine's Day. I was talking to an archaeologist who said it uncovered some fossils resembling a strange cephalopod-like creature. Strange place to find an octopus, really. What? Do you think I've got something to do with Dr. Dekker's murder? Maybe you should ask your assistant who Dekker saw that day.
Who Dekker saw that day? Ask my assistant. Damn it! I don't know what's the question there. All right, let's move. Let's move. Let's move. Oh God, we have to.
We went out for drinks. Didn't you know? He said,
You said you didn't drink.
I guess it was a couple of days before Valentine's Day. It wasn't a date or anything. I noticed in our sessions that he'd been acting a little strange. He just didn't seem right. I wanted to find out what was wrong.
What was wrong? Dekker acting strange.
For a lot of our sessions, he would be pretty impartial. A passive listener. But towards the end, he liked interfering. Like, he wanted to push me over the edge.
Push you?
I just felt like I had some kind of special power. And part of me wanted to use it. And he urged me to do that. I don't want to say any more about it, not now.
Special power?
I'm a shape-shifting vampire werewolf. I said I didn't want to talk about it. What is it you're thinking about when you're not listening to me?
Your medallion, actually. It's very suspicious now.
No idea.
Do you like octopus?
Clueless. For a lot of our sessions, he would be pretty impartial.
Impartial.
I don't...
Say, I'm not gonna say that.
For a lot of our sessions, he would be pretty impartial. A passive listener. But towards the end, he liked interfering. Like, he...
Passive listener.
Don't ask me.
Interfering?
I'm not sure how this therapy thing works, but if you're talking to a guy who wants to jump off a cliff, don't tell him to jump.
That's a bad idea, usually. He told you to jump? Metaphorically
It's just
speaking.
an example. I'm not a guy. I don't want to jump off a cliff.
Yeah, but like, you know what I meant. God's sake. How do you feel about tentacles?
No idea. Is that a dance move?
Sure.
Sorry, no. I think your button's undone.
Ha! I know that's a trick question. I don't have buttons. Anyway, moving on. Also, why were you watching?
I haven't been back to the beach since our last session, and no blackouts, new doctor, and new hope. You're much better behaved than Dr. Dekker.
New hope.
A hope for a cure, of course.
She's staring at your crotch. Right? That's just rude. Who would do that? In the middle of a therapy session. Anyway,
Dr. Dekker dated his patients. That's not good behavior, is it?
no, it's not good behavior. Didn't I? Who did Dekker date? That's same question. There's something else in here?
Dr. Dekker dated his patients.
Is patients plural?
Don't know.
What patients?
Clueless.
God damn it.
Dr. Dekker dated his patients. That's not good behavior, is it?
Maybe, oh, I have to say yes. Yes, it is good behavior. Oh no. Oh, okay, never mind. Didn't have to say that. Ethically speaking.
Sorry. Dr. Dekker dated his patients.
I mean, there's not
That's
much
not good
here.
behavior, is it?
Dekker behavior. Damn.
We went out for drinks. Didn't you know? He said it was a breach of something or the other, but
Persuasive? Oh boy.
I know, it's pretty hard to believe, isn't it? I feel pretty ugly. But I think I have a nice smile.
You have a nice smile.
Lots of people find me attractive, but I've seen something truly beautiful.
Ah, here we go.
Makes me feel dull by comparison.
Cthulhu, she saw it in the sea. That's why she blacks out and she wakes up at the beach. Truly beautiful?
I have a recurring dream where I find something beautiful.
There it
in
is,
the sea.
guys.
But I don't know you that well yet, Doctor. Let's wait a while before I tell you my most intimate secrets.
I mean,
Sorry to cut in.
Jesus
Dekker.
fucking
Just had a phone call
Christ.
from a solicitor. Ben's trying to sue us for nervous shock. Should I go and see him to talk it out, or should I find a solicitor to represent us? Sorry to be pushy. I just think we should act quickly.
You're
before
making me
it's
so
too
fucking
late.
anxious. Stop. Shut up.
Well, just let me know.
Get the fuck out of here. Oh my god, that scared me so much. I got jump scared by my assistant. Oh, it's not even my assistant, technically. I blame Mariana for this. She has such a soothing way of speaking, and all of a sudden, like, this girl, like, in my face, doctor, like, she grabbed me by the neck and she was shaking me. Doctor, we have this problem. I was like, oh my god. All right, where were we?
I have a recurring dream where I find something beautiful in this.
Okay, tell me about your dreams.
Wouldn't you like to know? Is our session up now?
Okay, well, that was it.
We went out for drinks. Didn't you know? He said it was a breach of something or the other, but I can be pretty persuasive when I want to be.
No, I didn't know.
No idea. Is
Breach?
you know, like a breach of ethics or something.
Yes, it is.
Girl doesn't ask for details.
Yeah, of course she doesn't. Wait, there's more questions here.
We went out for drinks.
Out for drinks.
Yeah, drinks. I think Dr. Dekker ordered neat whiskey. I
Good
want it.
man.
I don't drink.
Yes, you do though. But we talked about that, didn't you?
Dr. Dekker dated his patients.
How is this
That's not good behavior, is it?
good behavior? Yes, it's good behavior. No, it's not good behavior. I don't know what she wants me to say here. How do you know she drinks? She said something about it.
Yeah, drinks. I think
We even have it in the notes, don't we? thought Marianne said she didn't drink. Yeah, there it is. Whiskey. Let's talk about the whiskey. Whiskey.
Don't ask me.
Oh, come on.
Doctor. Yeah, drinks. I think Dr. Dekker.
Need whiskey.
Uh.
Water?
I.
You ordered water?
Sorry.
You don't drink? There's something here. This is what I don't understand. Like, there is a question here.
Dr. Dekker dated
This is
his
such a
patients.
short sentence.
That's not good behavior, is it?
Dekker. Dating Dekker?
People are quick to put labels on everything. I suppose Dr. Dekker was more than just a therapist to me. We had a lot of things in common, but we weren't seeing each other.
You said you weren't seeing each other, but you went on a date with him.
I'm not seeing anyone at the moment. Are you offering, Doctor?
No, I'm not offering.
It sounded like an offer to me, Doctor.
Okay, fine, I am offering.
No idea.
Damn it. God damn it. This game. Oh, Jesus. All right. Where were you on Valentine's night?
I didn't do anything on Valentine's Day. I washed my hair and then I walked along the beach for the whole night. It's actually true. I saw one of your patients, actually. The nurse. She was on the pier with someone.
Really?
Pretty much all of the night, too, so I can vouch for her, even though she probably didn't see me.
Interesting. Nurse?
Don't.
The pier.
Sorry, no.
You were at the beach? Damn it. What else is in there?
I didn't do anything on Valentine's Day. I washed my hair and then I walked along the beach for the whole night. It's actually true.
Actually true, as opposed to everything
Some girls
else.
say
Yes.
that they're washing their hair when they don't want to go out, but I was genuinely washing my hair. Do you think my hair's pretty, Doctor?
Yes, your hair is pretty.
It's such a mess.
Oh my god,
Thank
stop. You're still flirting with me.
Clueless.
Yeah, right. It's a movie trope.
Some girls say that they're washing their
Wait, there's
hair
an
when they
actual
don't want to go
question in
out,
here.
but I was genuinely washing my hair. Do you think my hair's...
Should I say, no, I don't like your hair?
No idea.
What the hell is happening? Hang on. Oh, you know, just a kid downstairs howling or something. I don't fucking know. Genuinely
Don't ask me.
washing your hair?
Some girls say that they're washing their hair when they don't want to go out, but I was genuinely washing my hair. Do you think my hair's pretty, Doctor?
Don't want to go out.
I
don't know what she wants me to ask there.
Dr. Dekker dated his patients. That's not good behavior.
There are more questions in there. What the actual fuck? Do you know anything about Dekker death? I think we're approaching like hint territory with Mariana and Nathan. Let's we talked about to Jasmine. Oh wait, we can talk to Jaya. Ben. Tell me about Ben.
So, should I get a solicitor, or shall we try and talk it out with him?
Yes, get a solicitor. Are you kidding me?
I think we should get a solicitor.
Yeah.
I know the perfect firm. I'll do it all. Don't worry about it.
I will actually
I've
worry
got
about
insurance for these kinds of things anyway. But the cheek of it.
I know. The fuck, dude. Nathan, what did he told me? Was it Nathan or was it the other? Or was it Bryce that told me something about?
I left Henley Church.
It was him,
about
wasn't
11
he?
o'clock on Valentine's Day.
It's this one.
I was talking to an archaeologist who said
At the
they'd
end of it,
uncovered
he
some
told me to ask my
fossils resembling
assistant.
a strange cephalopod-like creature. Strange place to find an octopus, really. What? Do you think I've got something to do with Dr. Dekker's murder? Maybe you should ask your assistant who Dekker saw that day.
Who did Dekker saw the day he died?
Asking one question.
Goodness, who did Dekker saw?
It hadn't even been a year. He was a quiet, solitary man. A good listener, as I suppose you'd need to be.
See, I don't think it's...
His confidence
makes any
did grow
difference.
as time wore on, but that's what you'd expect after you've fitted in. I mainly miss our chats. He used to work late with me and tell me things about the patients, things
That's
that
not
I
good.
probably shouldn't have heard, but did. What do you think of the patients? Nah, perhaps you shouldn't say. You can ask me. Go on, I'll tell you what I think.
Okay. What do you think of Nathan?
Oh, I just want to cuddle Nathan all up. He's such a mess. He's always in the same clothes. You know, he barely talks to me, though. It's the same hello every time. He reminds me of Tom.
Tom? Who's Tom?
Tom was a quiet mess, like Nathan. Youngish, in his early 20s. He taught piano, but he did have a strange hobby.
Strange hobby.
Tom liked to base jump. That's basically falling from a huge building or mountain and pulling your parachute before you hit the ground. He started to think he could fly. Dr. Dekker tried to talk him out of it, but Tom had to prove his point. So one day, Tom decided to base jump without a parachute.
Ouch.
Can you guess what happened?
Yes, I can guess what happened.
I think you might be barking up the wrong tree there.
Tom died.
He did die. He was hit by a rock from further up the mountain. He never got to fly.
Wait, what?
Nathan thinks he knows what his problem is too, but if he's not careful, he'll get hit by that rock. I wish I'd said goodbye.
Wait, what? Said goodbye.
I wish I'd said goodbye to Dr. Dekker. It was so sudden. You know, here, then gone. He resigned anyway, but that's not the same, is it?
This person is so intense, I literally cannot talk to her. Like, it's hurting me physically to talk to this person. Tom flew? Yeah, no, probably not.
I wish I'd said goodbye to Dr. Dekker. It was so sudden. You know, here, then gone. He resigned anyway, but
Wait,
that's not the same.
I missed
is
this.
it?
It resigned.
Dr. Dekker resigned shortly before his murder.
Really?
It's sad. But doctors come and go, and only poor Jaya remains. I've got his resignation letter somewhere. You know, I do all the hiring and firing around here. Well, Professor Alderby and the Trust technically do that.
The trust.
I'm not trying to hide anything.
Professor Alderby.
Professor Alderby is a trustee. Did I not mention that?
No, you didn't mention that.
I don't know.
Trustee.
I think I'm going to get into trouble now. Have you ever heard of secret shoppers? Well, Professor Alderby posed as a patient to test Dr. Dekker. It's just a thing that he does. I'm sure he'll come and visit you at some stage, so please play along.
So he was not a real patient. Then what about all the thing with the freaking Cthulhu mythos and the gravity shifting, the chaos and everything? Oh man, this is getting very complicated very quickly. How many questions do we have? Oh my god. 253. We found 100.
At midnight each day.
What? Okay, let's talk to Lacey. Hello, Lacey. And who are you?
I'm Lacey Hendricks. So you don't know about me then?
No, I don't know about you.
Where to start? My next door neighbour in Jobson Hill, where I live, she was murdered. 80, and they diversion burgled her.
What?
But she was wise to it and started calling the police. They slit her throat with a bread knife. So I started a neighbourhood watch.
Okay, I feel like we skipped once again like a million lines here. Hello, Lacey. Okay. Why are you here?
That's not really a question I can answer.
Why did you go to Dr. Dekker?
I didn't have much luck with him, like I said. He didn't believe me. He thought I was having a hallucination caused by the stress of my neighbour being so brutally murdered.
Wait, hallucination?
Where is Agnes, though?
Agnes?
I haven't found her, have they?
Who? What?
Have they?
I thought... What the fuck? Hallucinations?
No, I can't really...
Agnes?
She went missing, and still is. And that's what people think. But it's not the truth.
It's not. Okay, we are already going wild with this one. Let's continue from like the beginning. So let's talk about the neighborhood watch.
It was me and Agnes. Everyone else thought we were overreacting. If they want their throats cut, that's up to them, living in their bubbles. But Agnes... Poor Agnes. She went missing, and still is.
That's the continuation,
And
probably.
that's what people think. But it's not the truth.
Oh yeah? What is the truth?
It killed them.
It?
It looks normal enough. A smartly dressed, door-to-door saleswoman. I know because I heard my other neighbours shout at her. No Jehovah's! They think anyone knocking is a Jehovah. But she said she was selling double glazing.
Double glazing?
I don't know. I didn't answer the door. Best not to nowadays. But I watched her go to Agnes's. Poor Agnes. She let her right into her house.
Door-to-door saleswoman. Let her in?
That sounds like something I should...
Wait.
I don't know. I didn't answer the door.
You didn't answer the door.
Not really.
Wow, I tried. Okay.
I don't know. I didn't answer the door. Best not to nowadays. but I watched her go to Agnes's.
You watched her
Keep asking.
go to Agnes? Damn it. Where are we going with this?
I don't know. I didn't answer the door. Best not to nowadays. But I watched her go to Agnes's. Poor Agnes. She let her right into her house.
I mean, that's like let her right into her house.
I could only see the
There we go.
silhouette. It turned from a person into a, well, it looked like, I guess you'd call it a Medusa. Snakes for her face.
Or tentacles, maybe.
And Agnes just fell to the floor. A few minutes later, the woman left, smiling like the cat that got the cream. That was the end of Agnes.
Jesus.
I saw it with my own eyes. What more proof do I need? You're starting to sound like Dr. Dekker. He didn't believe me either.
I mean, I believe you. I believe you saw it. But that doesn't mean it actually happened. You know, people see a lot of things that are not there. Actually, we exhausted that line of questioning. So, what's this?
I didn't have much luck with him, like I said. He didn't believe me. He thought...
Dekker. Didn't believe you? Okay.
I didn't have much luck with him, like I said. He didn't believe me. He thought I was having a hallucination caused by the stress of my neighbour being so brutally murdered. Where is Agnes, though? I haven't found her, have they? Have they?
I don't know. Yes, they have found Agnes.
What? That can't be possible. Is that true? Why don't I know about it then?
I have no idea.
When was this then? Is she alive? Her useless husband is?
Jesus Christ. Jaya? Do you know anything about Agnes?
I've got no idea what.
Without a P.
Sorry, Doctor.
What can you tell me about Lacey?
I don't know.
Seriously? Did she say, ask me whatever? What was the one I asked about, what do you think of Nathan? What do you think of Lacey?
I can't help you with that.
Really now? Interesting. There are clues here? Neighborhood watch. What did Dekker see? Didn't I ask that? What did Dekker see? No.
It hadn't even been a year. He was a quiet.
No, she goes on to something completely different. Let's get back to Lacey. Something here.
What? That can't be possible. What? That can't be possible. Is that true? Why don't I know about it then? When was this then? Is she alive? Her useless husband is?
Oh, the husband. Useless husband.
Don't know much about him. Other than the fact that he looks at me like I'm 6 foot under every time we meet. He doesn't seem too bothered she's gone missing either. He did at first, when the police were crawling around. But now they've gone, that stopped. If I hadn't seen that thing eat her, I'd...
You what?
Don't know.
Oh, come on. Did you see that thing eat her? Come on. What's
Don't know
this?
much about him, other than the fact that he looks at me like...
Do you suspect the husband?
No. He's a Weasley little man who spends far too much time in his garden. It's probably like the National Trust back there. The constant digging and building, pruning and sawing.
Really? Digging?
What a thing to say! Why would you say that?
You what?
I kept watching the front door after that saleswoman had left and nothing. She didn't leave, and you can't get out the back since the council sold the garage block. Ron's a gardener, not a killer. Unless...
Sorry. Unless?
Agnes said Ron was laying the foundations for a new greenhouse. You don't think...
That he killed her?
Sorry, I've...
Oh god. The greenhouse.
I need to call the police. I need to call them now.
Okay then.
But they won't listen to me. I tried to tell them about the monster, but they didn't believe me.
Well, of course.
They won't believe me about this, I promise you. Please, could you call them, Doctor?
Oh god. Yes, I will call the police, because that is way more likely than the monster got her.
Thank you, Doctor. Now give me a pen and I'll write down the details for you. Don't you want to know why Dr. Dekker called me the leech lady?
Excuse me? The leech lady?
He said that I leech thoughts from people.
Uh-oh.
Suck 'em right out of their heads. And I can put thoughts in there too. I'm not that clever though, am I, Doctor? I mean, it's not as if I was having an affair with Ron and Agnes was in the way and needed to disappear. So I made this story up. I mean, what do you think I do for a living anyway?
Were you having an affair with Ron? Really? That's not a question I can ask? What do you do for a living?
I suppose I could tell you, but I don't have all the gossip.
Wait, what?
He said that I leech thoughts from people. Suck 'em right out of their heads.
Okay.
And I can put thoughts in there
We
too.
have a psychic vampire now.
I'm not that clever though, am I, Doctor? I mean, it's not as if I was having an affair with Ron and Agnes was in the way and needed to disappear. So I made this story up. I mean, what do you think I do for a living anyway?
What do we think she does for a living? You sell things for a living.
Have you been listening to me?
Ah, for fuck's sake. She's one of those psychos that get busted because they think they are wicked smart and subtle and just brag out all the details. Maybe. I mean, I don't know if she realizes that if she confesses to me, I can break the patient-doctor confidentiality for like murder and stuff like that. I don't know. That is something I can do. I think we need to ask what she does for a living, but we should guess. What do we think she does? Wait, are you a saleswoman?
Doctor, you're so good.
Oh, she's the saleswoman she saw.
We're going to get on just fine.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Where were you the night of Valentine's?
I was at Henley Church.
Of course you
They
were.
had a service that ran right up till midnight. For us less fortunates without a love in their life. Well, now. Do you have someone, Doctor? Do you have a love in your life?
No, I don't have love in my life.
Garden club. You should come with me one night.
What?
It's a lovely way to meet new people.
The garden club?
No, I...
Oh wait, we completed Lacey. Oh, snap. That was good. I didn't even need hints or anything. Also, I mean, there isn't love in my life, you know. It's yeah, I can't think of no one. Anyway, let's go back to Jasmine. See, there's a couple of big ones.
When you see a painting, it stands still. When I see one, it's moving, like a mini film, like little vines. But when there's a person in the painting...
I asked about a person. I don't know what else could we ask about that. Also, I feel like I saw this person somewhere else. I don't know where. She like an actress. Did she do like a TV show or something? I feel like I seen her already. Or a web series or something. I don't know. I'm gonna check after we're done with the game.
No, why are you saying that? I don't even know if Petra has insurance. Dr. Dekker told me to burn it. It was nothing to do with Petra. My boss, Petra, she's just lovely like that. Providence has gone through some tough times, and I've only been there a year. She invested her life savings, and it's still not making any money. Such a sweet lady. You'd do anything for her.
You'd do anything for her?
I don't really know what you mean.
Inquisitive. Right. Is that what she meant? Do anything for her? Even burning that?
No. Why are you saying that?
That's probably
I don't
why.
even know.
This game is our only credit so far. Right. Damn. I don't know. Maybe she looks like something. Someone else then. I don't know.
No. Why are you saying that? I don't even know if Petra has insurance.
Petra insurance. Nothing. Not. No, I'm not saying that.
No.
I don't know. I don't honestly. This is difficult. I'm gonna ask for a hint on this one. Why doesn't she destroy Dorian? Which is the weird one, but that's like. Well, whatever. Why don't you destroy Dorian?
I already ripped up the painting.
Oh, really?
It screamed as I cut it. And now whenever I close my eyes, I can see it, hear it. I need the tablets, Doctor. I need them.
The tablets? Sorry. The tablets?
The temazepam? The sleeping tablets. The ones you gave me last time.
Me? I didn't give you anything. Last time?
Dr. Dekker gave them to me. They helped. I know it's in my head. I know paintings can't talk. What's wrong with me, Doctor? Why do I do this?
Oh, she probably wants an answer for that. You're stressed.
Who told you to ask that?
Very stressed. Psychotic, even. You have hallucinations. I mean, yeah, we skipped something with Dorian.
I wanted to try and capture someone aging, so I divided the face into thirds and painted a boy, his father, and his grandfather in each third. It was hideous. And it started talking to me.
Telling her she was ugly and blah 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 blah. She knows nothing about art and everything. But I feel like we missed like some key question here. I don't know what exactly.
Dr. Dekker gave them to me. They helped. I know it's in my head.
It's in your head?
Thank you, Doctor. I'll think about that. And the prescription, please?
No yeah, you know what? It's actually not very... it's not like a terrible prescription. It's just some anti-anxiety medication. You can take it in very small dosage, I guess, for sleeping. Okay, that was exhausted. We still have this one, which is very awkward because I don't know.
When you see a painting, it stands still. When I see one, it's moving, like a mini film, like little vines. But when there's a person...
What do you do for a living?
Nope.
I like paintings.
I don't...
Damn it, I don't know what. I honestly don't know what kind of question is there to ask.
When
we
you
already
see a
asked about the
painting,
person.
It stands still. When I see one, it's moving.
We asked about
like
the
a
moving
mini
paintings.
film, like little vines.
It's moving. Like a mini film?
I don't...
Like little vines? I mean, I try to use, you know, what they told me to try and
you see a painting,
mirror what they're saying.
It stands still. When I see one, it's moving. Like a mini film, like little vines. But when there's a person in the painting...
Person in the painting. I mean, we already asked that. How do the paintings move is the question. Okay. Paintings move.
When I want them to, normally. When I want to really get inside what's going on. But some paintings, I can't stop.
And that's probably the Dorian one. You can't stop.
I've been working on portraits.
There we go.
Outside work. But my paintings aren't so good. Nowhere near Providence standard. I painted a man.
There
Dorian.
it is.
You know, after
There it is,
Dorian
guys.
Gray.
We got the connection. That was the one. And we completed Jasmine. There you go. Oh, man. That was a... Yeah, I guess that was a legitimate question, but it was a little bit weird. It does make sense, though. That was like my oversight, because she told us, oh, the paintings move. Like, how do they move? Like, describe. Again, I would probably phrase it differently if it was a patient in front of me. Like, okay, let's try. I mean, we don't even have the next thing with Bryce. Let's move on to Claire. We barely talked to Claire anyway.
I stood...
Wait. This one.
It's the anniversary of my parents' death today.
Ah, yes. Anniversary.
It was 12 years ago. I was still very young.
Hmm.
Too young to be an orphan anyway. I had to toughen up quickly.
Right. Oh, there's more questions in there.
It's the anniversary of my parents' death today. I went to the lake house.
Tell me about your parents' death.
They died of carbon monoxide poisoning.
What?
I was staying at a friend's house. Otherwise, I would have died too.
Oh, yikes. Carbon monoxide poisoning?
I'm not sure. It was a faulty boiler, I think.
Hmm.
They died of carbon.
A friend's house?
Do you think I killed my parents?
No, I don't think you killed your parents. What? I mean, now that you're asking me that, I'm starting to believe you did.
It's okay if you think I killed them. You wouldn't be the first to draw that conclusion. People can be so cynical. I'm used to it. They died of
There's
carbon
more
monoxide
here.
poisoning. I was staying at a friend's house. Otherwise, I would have died too.
You would have died too.
Are you bored?
Hmm. We'll get back to that, I guess.
It was 12 years ago. I was still very young. Too young to be an orphan anyway. I had to toughen up quickly.
Toughen up.
Perhaps we should change the subject.
Orphan?
I don't have an answer.
Not with
for
a U.
Sorry.
12 years ago.
There's very little I'm not willing to talk about, Doctor.
How old are you? Well, we'll get
I
there.
stood for a while, looking across the water. It's peaceful there. It's the place that makes me feel the most. There was a girl there.
Wait, what does that make you feel?
I don't know anything about that.
A girl?
I don't know why I talked to her. She looked sad. I don't usually talk to children, but she seemed different, special. I'm allowed to talk to her, aren't I?
Special how?
I don't know. I suppose she just reminded me of me. I spent a lot of time alone as a child. She said she was trying to catch some strange creatures that she's seen in the water.
They could easily have made this disjointed mess make sense if you want to talk to them in person, but like using future text like scrounging members of the dead Dekker, which would explain why it's such a weird jumpy mess rather than a proper conversation. There's also different ways they could have done it, like even giving you like transcripts of this conversation would have made more sense already. But yeah, I mean, I'm not blaming them to try something like this. Of course, the mechanic is what it is. There are different ways to do it, but I mean, it doesn't bother me that much. What bothers me is that you can unlock like future conversation by guessing the right keyword without seeing what they say before that. They should have made the conversation branch in a way where you cannot skip ahead. That's a problem.
I don't know. I suppose she just reminded me of me. I spent a lot of time alone as a child. She said she was trying to catch some strange creatures that she's seen in the water.
Strange creature in the water.
I don't know. Minnows, probably. Everything's strange when you're a child.
Right.
I don't know why I talked to her. She looked sad. I don't usually talk to children.
She looked sad?
David had been hunting again, and, well...
Wait, what?
She's seen some of the skins he hung around the lake house.
Oh, right. Wait. David hunts? Isn't he like a barely functioning human being?
I'm happy to discuss all of these things.
Hunt.
Animal skins. David hunts, then skins. It's horrible, really. He's not really good at either job, so...
Oh, great.
The skins still have great lumps of bloody carcass.
Oh my
hanging off
god.
them. I'm sure he'll get better with practice. David had been hunting again, and, well, she's seen some of the skins he hung around the lake house.
Hmm. The skins. Hunting. There seemed to be a conflict. She said he just at the lake house all day. Yeah, right? I'm gonna try to... how are we gonna do it? You said David was hunting, but... Okay. David was hunting, but you said he sits at the lake house all day.
David wasn't there,
Wait, what?
or at least I didn't see him. I didn't go inside.
Oh, that probably
I
triggered
forgot
David
my
in lake
key,
house.
and the spare was missing.
The spare key was missing.
I'm sure I had a spare key for the lake house, but I can't find it anywhere. I don't really need one if David is around.
Well, that actually solved something. Still way more questions here. Anyway, there's a big question here.
I don't know why I talked to her. She looked sad. I don't usually talk to children, but she seemed different, special. I'm allowed to talk to her, aren't I, Doctor?
Yeah. Yes, you are allowed to talk to her.
Good. It felt nice. I felt like I was being nice. I felt human. So I can find her and talk to her again, Doctor.
As long as you don't teach her to kill people, yeah. Yes, you can talk to her again.
Then I will. I'll look for her next time I'm there.
Okay. She's gonna kill a kid. I don't think the kid is real, by the way. The fact that the kid was staring into the water, the fact that there's a random kid. Like, how does a random kid shows up at a lake house? I'm guessing in the middle of nowhere. If the husband is hunting around it, it's literally in the middle of nowhere. That's a hallucination. She said it reminds me of me because that's her when she was younger. She's seeing her younger self. Random kids always show up at your lake house. Gray, the police might be listening. You don't want to out yourself too much on such a public place, you know? You should keep these things more private, I believe. You know, after my session with Mariana yesterday, the FBI is probably listening, so we need to be on our best behavior, okay? Okay. Oh, look, we completed all the big ones, though, all the big questions. So, we don't have the green ones, which are usually the real hard ones. Let's see if there's something more to say
It's the anniversary
here.
of my parents' death today. I went to the lake house. I always go to the lake house anyway, but it's also where they died.
Was David at the lake house? You like the lake house? Why do you go to the lake house? Damn it.
It's the anniversary of my parents' death today. I went to the lake house. I always go to the lake house anyway, but it's also where they died.
Kind of funny how we Europeans among us talk about the FBI spying on us. Isn't that like kinda true though? I guess not if there's like no crime that has a base in the US. Sorry, the USA. US, yeah, that's the same thing. I don't know what I was thinking. I know they can technically... FBI's jurisdiction is in the United States. Yeah, but they can operate on international ground if the crime has been done in the US, but then the people are like somewhere else. Like, remember the guy that was in Australia had that big server file sharing website? FBI actually showed up in his house in Australia because it was technically you know, violating some US law. Think if someone was spying on us, it would be the CIA? Yeah, probably. That's the intelligence agency. Does the European Union have a joint intelligence agency? Or is it still like secret services for each nation? Like a separate thing? Interpol? Yeah, I guess Interpol would do. Yeah, that's probably it. Anyway, guys, what are we doing here?
It's the anniversary
What's
of
the
my
question
parents'
here?
death today. I went to the lake house. I always go to the lake house anyway, but it's also where they died. It was 12 years ago. I was still very young. Too young to be an orphan anyway. I had to toughen up quickly. They died of carbon monoxide.
What did you do after your parents died?
I see what you're trying to do, but I really don't know any.
Apparently there's a Europol. Really now? That's the first time I hear about that. Let's go for a little hint. Did she see Dr. Dekker? Oh, for fuck's sake, I forgot I wasted my hint on that. What were you doing on Valentine's Day?
The day Dr. Dekker was killed, I had a session with him in the morning at my usual time, 11 o'clock.
Right.
That was the last time I saw him.
Interesting. Session with Dekker.
I don't know.
Wait.
The day Dr. Dekker was killed, I had a session with him in the morning at my usual time, 11 o'clock. That was the last time I saw him.
The last time you saw him? Tell me about the last time you saw him.
Dr. Dekker made me an offer that I couldn't refuse. I'll be taking it to the grave with me, though. As did he.
Really? You doing this with me now, Claire? An offer?
Dr. Dekker was more animated that day. Excited, even. He talked a lot.
Excited about what?
Instead of his usual sarcasm and rebuttals, he seemed genuinely excited. Presumably he had a date.
Uh-oh. A date?
Sorry, I don't...
Oh, fucking hell, Mariana. Well, at least we got that out of the way.
I stood for a while, looking across the water. It's peaceful there. It's the place that makes me feel the most.
The place that makes you feel the most? What?
Sorry.
God, there is a question there, but I don't know how to phrase it.
I stood
I'm
for
sure
a
it's
while,
that one.
looking across the water.
How does the lake house make you feel? I don't know if that's a real question, but...
I stood for a while, looking across the water.
Looking across the water?
I stood for a while, looking across.
Most what?
I see what you're trying.
No, I think I tried that. She
I
doesn't
stood for
follow
a
up.
while, looking across the water. It's peaceful there. It's the place that makes me feel the most. There was a girl there, by the lake, only about 9 or 10. She was fishing, if you can call it that, with one of those nets on a stick.
Fishing?
She lives on the other side of the lake. She must be new. I haven't seen her there before.
Right. Okay, that was it. That was the question. I like how she says with confidence, she lives on the other side of the lake, and then she says, I have never seen her before. Like, how do you know she lives on the other side of the lake? Unless, like, she told you, but in your made-up conversation with a ghost, I guess. Anyway, there is something else
It's
here.
the anniversary of my parents' death today. I went to the lake house. I always go to the lake house anyway. But it's
Lake house anniversary. Lake house parents. I don't know. I'm trying like keywords here, but
It was 12 years ago. I was still very young.
very young.
I don't have an answer.
A hint? Why did she need to toughen up? I think I asked something like that. Why did she need? Why did she? Why did you need to toughen? Oh, I may have misspelled toughen.
I was a young woman in possession of an enormous fortune. Lots of people, lots of men, saw that as an opportunity.
Right. Opportunity?
Some tried to seduce me. Some thought I wanted a new daddy. Most of them were the same age as my parents. And yet I'm the one here talking to you.
What does that mean?
I was a young woman in possession.
Enormous fortune.
Yes, money. Everybody wants it. But what use is it really? Look at me. Am I happy? Am I loved? Am I living?
Are you happy?
Are you bored?
Okay, 2 more questions. I guess I'm gonna go for the hints, guys. Was she close to her parents? Were you close to your parents?
Yes, I loved my parents very much. They were very good parents. It was hard letting them go.
Letting them go.
There's very little I'm not willing to talk.
Okay, there's only one more star
They
here.
died of carbon monoxide poisoning. I was staying at a friend's house. Otherwise, I would have died too.
Why were you staying at your friend's house? Did you find your parents?
Perhaps we should change the subject.
Who found your parents?
I don't know anything about that.
Hint. Which friend was she staying with? What? I asked about the friend already. She told me to fuck off or something. Friend were you staying with?
I don't remember my friend's name. She was a girl from my school. Vicky? Charlotte? It's not really important.
Is it not? Is she green? She's still not green though. Well, I don't have any more questions. I don't have any more stars. There's another question in there somewhere, but we're gonna go back to her, I guess. Let's talk to our skinwalker again. Goodness me, yeah, she's a shapeshifter apparently.
I can change my skin.
Alright. Change your skin?
I'm
Sking?
I don't know how it works. I just know that it does.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yes. How does it work?
I don't really have anything to...
How do you change skin? Why am I pressing G after skin?
I can change my skin. What I look like. I can turn into a patient's loved one. I just hold their hand and ask them to imagine that the person they want to see is sitting right here next to them, and I become them. It's how I help them move on.
You become them?
No, it doesn't hurt at all. I don't think it's a physical thing. I don't think my body actually changes. I think it's more like an illusion. Like my energy changes or something.
Your energy. An illusion.
It just sort of fades when I let go of their hand. Obviously, I can't see myself, but I feel it leave me. If you get what I mean.
Oh, I get what you mean. Yes.
I think we've got a bit off track. Maybe you should check.
Imagine making dementia patients on the dying bed think you're someone else and end up believing it's a superpower. She's a herbalist, alright. Yeah, I know, right? She knows all the herbs, all the good ones.
It just sort of fades when I let go of their hand. Obviously, I can't see myself.
It fades? Sorry.
That's not really important.
When you let go of their hands?
It only lasts for as long as I'm holding the hand. I think it needs that connection.
Yes, very good, very good.
I can change my skin.
Of course you can, yeah.
What I look like. I can turn into a patient's loved one. I just
Oh yeah. Unfinished business. Oh. Maybe there's something about that? Last moments?
I feel like you're...
Right, she's got something else
had a
here at the
great day, to
beginning.
be
Let's
honest.
go with that.
Someone accused me of stealing from my patients.
Did I ask about that? Stealing from patients?
I don't know.
Accused of stealing?
I don't know.
Accused.
I don't...
Stealing.
I don't really...
Seriously? That's not like a
I
conversation?
haven't had a great day, to be honest. Someone accused me of stealing from my patients, which I would never do. Plus, Hilda's getting worse.
Do you steal from patients?
I don't know.
God damn.
I haven't had a...
Not had a great day.
That's not really important.
That's not really important that she didn't have a great day, guys. What the fuck are we asking even?
Hilda's the one I mentioned in our last session. She's...
You can tell she's dying?
I think we've got a bit off track.
You can tell Hilda's is dying?
Hilda's the one I mentioned in our last session. She's dying. I can tell. I need to see her before it's too late.
You need to see her? Wait.
To help her finish her unfinished business. People who are dying always have things they wish they could do before they go. We leave a lot of loose ends in our lives. We're very messy that way.
Loose ends?
That's a good question.
Do you have any?
I don't think I have any loose ends. I don't know what that says about me.
Okay.
Hilda's the one I mentioned in our last session.
These are very weird
She's dying. I can tell.
questions. So
I
far.
need to see her before it's too late.
Before it's too late? Why do you need to see Hilda? I don't like the way she stares at me.
I can change my skin. What I look like. I can turn into a patient's loved one. I just hold their hand and ask them to imagine that the person they want to see is sitting right here next to them, and I become them. It's how I help them move on. That's how I comfort them.
You comfort them?
I only shift at work to help my patients. I don't have any interest in using it as a party trick or to deceive anyone.
Shift, she calls it. Shift.
I've shifted a few times now. I honestly couldn't tell you how many.
How long have you been shifting?
Sorry.
No.
I only shift at work to help my patients. I don't have any interest in using it as a party trick or to deceive anyone.
Is she not deceiving anyone? Deceiving anyone.
I feel like you're asking.
Are you deceiving? Deceiving.
I don't think I'm deceiving my patients when I shift. I'm helping them.
Are you really though? Helping patients.
To help her finish her unfinished business.
Hilda's unfinished business. Really now? It's even highlighted.
To help her finish her unfinished business. People who are dying always have things they wish they could do before they go. We leave a lot of loose ends in our lives. We're very messy that way.
Messy?
Dr. Dekker almost certainly had unfinished business.
Oh, really?
He didn't know he was going to die. But it's too late now. That's why I have to help Hilda while I can.
Okay, that was probably it then. Yeah, that was probably it. Okay, we're moving on.
Hilda's the one I mentioned in our last session.
There's something more here, though.
She's dying. I can tell. I need to see her before it's too late.
A session?
I'm not sure.
Is Hilda worse now? Hilda dying? Hilda unfinished business? I think I asked that already. What is Hilda's unfinished business? Yeah.
Hilda's the one I mentioned in our last session. She's dying. I can tell. I need to see her before it's too late.
See her before it's too late. See her?
I'm not.
See her before it's too late. Shift with Hilda. Help Hilda. How can you help Hilda? Damn it. How's Hilda? Damn it. Oh, is literally the question I asked already. Oh, never mind. Let's go back to the main one, like the
I
actual
haven't
good
had a
one.
great day, to be honest. Someone accused me of stealing from my patients, which I would never do.
Would you steal from your patients?
I feel like you're... That's not really important.
I think it is important though. Have you ever stolen from a patient?
Sorry, no.
Stealing?
I don't really...
Accusations?
No.
Who accused you of stealing?
Of course it was Terry that accused me of stealing.
There we go.
One of the other nurses. She's actually trying to make out that I'm some kind of HSK.
HSK?
Healthcare serial killer.
Oh yeah, you are.
You know,
totally
like
are.
those nurses that kill loads of their patients. I'm surprised you haven't heard of it. Anyway, because a few of my patients have died on me, and some of those patients have given me gifts, Terry thinks it means that I've been
Gifts?
killing them off.
What kind of gifts?
This? Well, it started with this. It's a locket. Alice, one of my patients, gave it to me before she died.
It's a nice locket.
I think we've got a bit off track.
Locket.
I don't know.
Alice. Tell me about Alice.
Alice was one of my favourites. She never held back, spoke her mind about everything. But she had a wicked sense of humour.
Oh yeah? Wicked sense of humor?
I don't know.
I mean, actually there's no more questions about Alice, but there is an actual question here.
This? Well, it started with this. It's a locket. Alice, one of my patients, gave it to me before she died.
What's in the locket?
I don't know.
Have you opened the locket?
I'm not...
Can I see the locket?
I think we've got a bit off track.
Do you... Yeah, I was about to ask, did you get any other gift?
Sorry.
Other gifts.
This? Well, it started with this.
It started with that?
This? Well, it started with this. It's a locket.
What did it
Alice,
end with?
One of my patients gave it to me before she died.
Before she died?
I don't know.
Why did Alice give you a gift?
It was the one thing she held on to right until the end. Her most treasured possession. She said she wanted me to have it. You don't argue with a dying person's last wishes.
Did you help Alice? Stole the locket?
I don't really have...
I mean, that's what they accused of, right? Terry. HSK. I mean, it's here, though.
This?
Yeah, no.
Well, it started with this. It's a locket. Alice, one of my...
Is that Alice's locket?
I feel like you're...
Well, I don't know what's inside the locket. Is there a photo in the locket?
That's not really important.
It isn't.
Ask me
man.
something.
Relic?
I don't really.
Cthulhu.
That's not really.
Chaos.
Okay.
I'm just saying words now. Where were you on Valentine's Day?
Actually, I had a hot date.
Oh.
It wasn't anything serious, just some guy I know. But it was a nice date.
Oh, what was it now?
Different to what I'm used to.
A date?
I feel like you're asking me questions.
I mean, who did you date?
His name is Max. He's really sweet, but I don't see a future between us. He's not really my type.
What is your type?
I'm not sure about that.
Really now? Max.
I've known Max a couple of years, but this is the first time we've been on a date.
Right.
I don't think he's boyfriend material.
Really? Okay. Well, that's it.
Actually, I had a hot date. It wasn't anything serious, just some guy I know. But it was a nice date. Different to what I'm used to.
What are you used to?
Sorry, no.
Different from what you're used to?
It was very traditional, old-fashioned, you know?
Hmm.
Dinner at a nice restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
Then we went for a little walk along the pier.
Mm-hmm. The pier.
Held hands, had a bit of a kiss.
Mm.
Then he called a cab, and I went home, alone.
And what time was that? What time was that?
I don't know.
She doesn't know, of course. She doesn't know. The pier, though.
I don't know.
Old fashioned.
I think we've got a bit off track.
Home Alone.
I think it was about.
There was something.
I think it was about 11 when I left Max. I'm sure you could check with the taxi company if you really wanted to. If you think I need an alibi.
Yeah. Everything left around 11. Wasn't Dekker murdered around 11? Do I not know? I mean, that feels like that should be an actual note, right? But it isn't, which is very weird. The amount of time, yeah, they said like 10 or 11, like between 10 and 11 or something like that. We can ask her maybe. When was Dr. Dekker killed? Maybe not. It kind of sucks that we don't have a list of old questions to go through, because some of them were important. And it feels like in my notes, there should be like the specific, precise time of death, since, you know, they told us when it happened, and I didn't write it down. I feel like I should have. And that was very, very important. But let's check the letter of resignation. 11th of February. To whom it may concern, please accept this letter as a notice of my intention to resign from my position, Dr. Dekker. That's it. Huh? Okay. You want to date Mary? You did, that's for sure. I mean, they went on a date. Also, didn't they say that he had a date? In 2 weeks, quickly, you can prevent the future. He went to the same class as Q. What are you talking about? I don't know what you mean by that. Let's focus on these questions, alright?
This? Well, it started with this. It's a locket. Alice, one of my patients, gave it to me before she died.
Did you get any other gift?
I think we've got a bit off track.
Damn it. Help.
I feel like you're asking me.
Int. What else have a patients given her? Oh my god, they actually wanted this, the precise. Okay. What else have your patients given to you?
I have a few other things. A watch, a ring. One patient gave me a little china bird. They're not valuable, just trinkets, really.
Right. Some might say trophies, you know?
I don't know.
From your killings.
I have a few other things. A watch, a ring. One patient gave me.
A little china bird?
Strictly speaking, all of the patient's belongings should be passed on to family members after they die. But Alice's son never visited. He didn't care about his mum. Why would he care about some worthless piece of jewellery? It just doesn't feel right to me. What do you think, Doctor? Am I wrong to keep the locket?
Yes. You're wrong to keep the locket.
Really? I don't see the harm. Alice wanted me to have it.
Yeah, but
You
like...
and Terry and all the other nurses just don't understand.
It's not the fact that we don't understand. These are people with advanced dementia. They cannot take this decision for themselves. We don't get it?
Sorry, no.
No? Yes, it's fine to keep the locket.
That's not really important.
I think I fucked it up.
Really?
Like I already...
Strictly speaking, all of the patients...
Yeah, we already... Oof. Okay, well... We cannot go back on that one. That was our choice, I guess.
Really? I don't see the harm.
You don't see the harm? Really? You don't see the harm?
I don't...
It...
Really? I don't see the harm. Alice wanted me to have it. You and Terry and all the other nurses just don't understand.
What do we not understand?
The bond I have with my patients. It's not the same for the other nurses. They don't have my special talent.
Ah, yes, of course, of course. It's all about your special talent, is it? Okay, we have something more here.
Hilda's the one I mentioned in our last session. She's dying. I can tell. I need to see her before it's too late.
You're going to see Hilda. Hilda gave you a present, a gift. Can she tell me anything else about Dr. Dekker? That's just random questioning. Anything else about Dekker?
Yes, I had a session with Dr. Dekker on Valentine's Day. 3 o'clock, I think. Just a few hours later, he was... I still can't get over it.
Get over it?
Dr. Dekker seemed fine on Valentine's Day. He seemed to be in a good mood. It didn't seem like anything was bothering him.
Dr. Dekker date.
No. I didn't go on a date with Dr. Dekker. He's my therapist. It would just be wrong.
Hmm. Was Dekker strange? Did Dekker say anything?
Dr. Dekker seemed fine on Valentine's Day. He seemed to be in a good mood.
Dekker good mood.
We talked about families, I think.
Right.
Our mums. I probably spent far too much time talking to Dr. Dekker about my mum.
Your mum.
My mum's a nightmare. I said she was into all this new age stuff, right?
Yeah, right.
So she thinks she can tell me what I should be doing all the time because she got a message from her spirit guide that said I'm not eating well, or I'm not getting enough sleep, or I'm not looking after my inner moonbeam or whatever.
Right.
It drives me nuts. But she's my mum. I love her, so I have to take it.
Hmm. There's more over here.
We talked about families.
Dekker family.
I'm not sure I should talk about that. Aren't I breaking some reverse patient-therapist confidentiality?
No, that doesn't work like that. No, you're not breaking confidentiality.
I don't really have...
Okay, that's...
We talked about families, I think. Our mums. I probably spent far too much time talking to Dr. Dekker about my mum.
Dekker mum.
Sounds like Dekker and his mum had a few issues. That's what I liked about Dr. Dekker. It wasn't just him asking me questions and analysing me. He talked about himself as well.
What did Dekker say about himself?
Mainly he talked about being a therapist.
Hmm.
He said he had a few patients like me, you know, with special gifts.
Right. Was he trying to
He
make an
said not
umbrella
all the
academy
power is
with
enlightened
patients?
of me.
Enlightened?
Well, you know, I know what I can do is special. I see it as a good thing. But apparently, some of his other patients saw their abilities as a curse. Dr. Dekker hated that. He said he wished they could all be more like me.
God, Dr. Dekker did so much harm to these people, it's actually unbelievable. Okay, we have literally only 1 or 2 more questions left. This one has something.
Actually, I had a hot date. It wasn't anything serious, just some guy I know. But it was a nice date, different to what I'm used to.
Anything serious? Just some guy? Really?
Actually, I had a hot date. It wasn't anything serious, just some guy.
It was a nice date? Where did you go on a date? When did you go on a date?
I'm not sure.
Hot date.
I've known Matt. I think it was about.
What was the one with the date? Did I push it up?
His name is Max. He's really sweet. It was very.
We already asked most of these things, so I don't know what else is there. Hint. I should tell her if I'm happy, yes or no. What?
Actually, I had a hot date. It wasn't anything serious, just some guy I know. But it was a nice date, different to what I'm used to. Hilda's the one I mentioned in our last session. She's dying. I can tell. I need to see her before it's too late.
I mean, there's nothing they're telling me to say that, but sure. Yes, I am happy.
You seem happy. You have a very positive energy.
Great. What did that even fix? I don't know. Okay. Okay, weirdo. Sure. Oh my god, we have the entirety of Mariana to go through. Oh, goodness. I don't know if I have the strength to do that, you know? I'm gonna finish this one off. How can she tell Hilda is dying? I asked that. How can you tell Hilda is dying? I think I used these exact words as well.
I can sense it, you know? It's like when you're outside and there's a sudden change in the light or the air feels different and you know it's going to rain. It's like that.
Right.
I always know when one of my patients is fading, even before the doctors know. Their energy changes.
I mean, for someone that doesn't
Sounds
believe in
silly
the
when I
new
put it
age
into
stuff,
words.
she's very much...
I sound like my mum.
Yeah, exactly. Like, she blames her mom to be all like new age and interfering and talking about crystals and whatnot, and then she keeps talking about energies and like shifting and whatnot. Like, it's so weird. Right, last one. Was she lying about looking for love? What? Were you lying about looking for love?
I didn't lie. I'm really not interested in dating anyone. I just went out with Max as a favour for a friend.
What?
Like I said, it wasn't anything serious.
Favor for a friend? What do you mean? Oh, we're done. We're not talking anymore. I see. Well, guys, it's time. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay. So how was Dekker today on Valentine? Did you speak to Dekker on Valentine's Day? Okay, we don't know. There's something here though.
A hope for a cure, of course.
A cure.
I want to stop having blackouts. I want to be able to remember. I want you to fix me.
Okay. What's this?
Some girls say that they're washing their hair when they don't want to go out, but I was genuinely washing my hair. Do you think my hair is pretty, Doctor?
I mean, we already answered. Yes, your hair is pretty. So I don't know about that one.
People are quick to put labels on everything. I suppose Dr. Dekker was more than just a therapist to me. We had a lot of things in common, but we weren't seeing each other.
Things in common with Dekker. Really? More than a therapist?
Sorry, say that again?
Damn it. Play me for a fool.
Yeah, drinks. I think Dr. Dekker ordered neat whiskey.
You said you don't drink, but you also said you like cheap vodka shots. Damn it, I don't know. Alright, let's go for the big one, okay?
Dr. Dekker dated his patients. That's not good behavior, is it?
Dating patients is not good behavior.
I think her name was Scarlett?
Okay,
One of his patients, an older woman.
well, I guess.
That's how he liked them.
Okay then. Well, that was it. Scarlet?
It's Scarlet with 2 T's. Pretentious.
Jealous? Jealous of Scarlet? She is not answering, huh? I see, I see. So we only have these last 3 ones.
Some girls,
The washing hair.
people are quick to put labels on everything. I suppose Dr. Dekker was more than just a therapist to me. We had a lot of things in common, but
Labels?
no idea.
People put a label on you?
Sorry, say.
Isn't drinks a date? Is that what I need to ask? Really? Isn't drinks a date?
Dr. Dekker did date his patients. Not me, I'd never agree. A drink is not a date.
Right. Okay. You said you didn't drink? For drinks. Let's put that at the top of the list.
Yeah, drinks. I think Dr. Dekker.
You had water? Dekker drinks? Dekker drinking problem. Dekker hit on you? Did Dekker get drunk? Need whiskey? Whiskey, maybe, if you
No
like it.
idea.
What else do you want?
Yeah, drinks. I think Dr. Dekker.
Did you ask him out for drinks? Damn it. Did he ask you out?
I don't know.
You don't know, do you? She looks cold. What? That is the hint? She looks cold.
Some girls say that they're washing their hair when they don't want to go out, but I was genuinely washing my hair. Do you think my hair is pretty, Doctor?
You look cold. I don't like this. Where are we going with this?
It's a bit chilly in here. The leather's not warm either.
Okay. That didn't really do anything though. Do you like leather?
Sorry, no.
She keeps mentioning my button is undone. I don't know how to tell her I don't have buttons. Tell her Dekker resigned. Oh, Dekker resigned. No. Can you tell me anything else about Dekker? No. The buttons. Hell, I'm not even wearing pants right now. And that's how we got arrested. More hints. Is there something wrong with my buttons? Oh my god, that is a legit question. Is there something wrong? I cannot believe that. What, my buttons?
Yeah, you've a button undone.
Why are you looking at my buttons? You're pushing my buttons. Okay. That's not it. Oh man. There's one more hint, guys. One more, and then we're gonna be done with her. Oh jeez. 9 seconds. Fucking hell. It's actually. Really? Come on. Why does she feel the need to ask if her hair is pretty? Yeah, I would never have gotten that one. Why do you need to ask if your hair is pretty? Are you still flirting with me?
I'm insecure, Doctor. Isn't it obvious?
No, it's not obvious, actually. No, it's not obvious.
Don't ask me.
For fuck's sake, are you shitting me right now? No, I'm not going to do that. Right? Oh my god. We're just waiting for hints now, guys. That's it. That's all we're doing.
Yeah, drinks. I think
Was there a note about this? From Mariana, she said she didn't drink, was the note. I thought you said you don't drink. Oh, I read this.
I guess it was a couple of days before Valentine's Day. It wasn't a date or anything. I noticed in our sessions that he'd been acting a little strange. He just didn't seem right. I wanted to find out what was wrong.
What was wrong with Dekker? God damn it. How many times did she go out with Dekker? I literally asked that as well. How many times did you go out with Dekker?
We only went out for drinks that one time.
Is that it? I mean, it says here we're done, but we actually are not done, because you're not green, Mariana. Let's talk about Bryce. Does he have anything else to say? Can you tell me anything else about Dekker? Valentine's Day. Are you a pervert?
I don't have anything to say to that.
Right. Do you take many pictures of naked women?
Sorry, Doctor, I don't.
What the hell? Has she been dancing since the last session? Have you been dancing since last time?
I've danced around in my living room, but no clubs since last time. I like dancing around in my underwear. Sometimes less.
Why did you zoom in for that one? Why? Less.
Clueless.
Dancing in your underwear?
Doctor, I don't think our relationship has got to that point yet.
Okay, and we are done. Thank goodness. Now Q wishes he had a button. We're gonna do it. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. Don't worry about my vivid imagination. That's not your concern. It's only mine. Okay, we have big questions for Nathan.
I left Henley Church about 11 o'clock on Valentine's Day. I was talking to an archaeologist who said it uncovered some fossils resembling a strange cephalopod-like creature. Strange place to find an octopus, really.
Where did you go after leaving church? Really? Yes, I think you're a suspect.
Pass.
You're a suspect.
Should I know something?
Damn it.
I left Henley Church about 11 o'clock on Valentine's Day. I was talking to an archaeologist who said it uncovered some fossils resembling a strange
I mean, I think we have to
cephalopod-like
answer that
creature.
question, but I don't think he did it.
Strange place to find an octopus, really. What? Do you think I've got something to do with Dr. Dekker's murder?
No, I don't. Oh wait, we already did
Dr.
that.
Dekker felt that Hannah was holding me back.
I don't think. No, don't think you murdered Dekker. Yeah, we're back there.
I've been trying to think.
And we have to
how I
suggest
can get
something
past today.
here.
I've
Like
come up
if
with a
he
couple of
either burns the
choices.
photos
I could
or
set fire to Hannah's photographs.
the chair.
I've got them in Dropbox anyway. But setting fire to the clothes did the trick. Or setting fire to a rocking chair. She sounds like an old lady, but she loved that rocking chair, which I've not sat in since. Which one do you think's best?
I don't know, guys. What do we think here? Don't burn anything.
Sorry, I don't know.
We'll burn the photos. Yeah, I was thinking about that if we have to choose between them. So the problem with him is that obviously he blames himself for the death of his girlfriend, and now he cannot let her go to the point where he's reliving the days. I don't know if it's a way that he has to punish himself for the death, or if it's, I don't know, like a manifestation of the pain. But it does stresses over and over on the friend, and he needs to move on. Like, normally I would say that canceling is not a great way to move on. Because that's not moving on, that's avoiding. It's the same thing with cancel culture right now, right? It's extremely wrong at the very core. Because avoiding the problem doesn't make the problem go away. The problem is still there. You're just pretending it's not there. But you're not fixing the problem itself. You're not moving on. You're not elaborating the issue. You're avoiding it, which is possibly the worst coping mechanism that we have to deal with things. It is a temporary solution. Like, if you are on the verge of burning out, for example, avoidance is a good coping mechanism. But long term, it is the absolute worst coping strategy that you can adopt. Whatever went wrong with bottling issues up, I know, right? Nothing. Nothing ever go wrong with that. So, having said that, I am actually siding with Gray on this one after thinking about it. I think he's going to regret burning the photos once he's better. A chair is a chair. It doesn't matter, but the photos actually have value. It's back up on Dropbox. We don't know about that. Wait, was he the guy that showed up with the photograph? Oh no, wait, the guy with the camera is the other guy. You should burn the chair.
Set fire to the rocking chair. I never like the way it moves forwards and backwards. Forwards and backwards.
Right? I think that was very smart. I mean, it's, well, I mean, on that regard, it's the same. Because, you know, the chair reminds him of, like, repeating the movement of the same day, but the photos also can remind him of being stuck in the same day, so doesn't make any difference. I just think the rocking chair is better. Also, fuck rocking chairs, man. They're so dangerous. Anyway.
I've kept almost all of her stuff as she left it. It's just the clothes. I decided to burn those yesterday, so here I am. Hannah loved.
Why did you decide to burn her clothes yesterday of all days? Why did you keep Hannah's stuff?
Can't help you. Sorry.
Would you throw away some of Hannah's stuff?
Sorry.
No, I wouldn't. Give me a little hint. I should ask what he was doing on Valentine's Day, didn't he? Wait, what? Are you...
I left Henley Church about 11 o'clock.
I literally asked that. What were you doing on Valentine's Day? That's a different question?
I was at Henley Church on Valentine's
It's the
Day.
same exact... What?
Visiting Hannah's grave. It's the anniversary of her death. Her parents wanted a huge funeral with all the trimmings. Hannah would never have come for it. But it does give me somewhere to visit. I got to write the epitaph.
There's so much in there as well. The epitaph.
I don't know.
Epitaph.
We walk alone without our angel. I'm not religious, but when I wrote Hannah's epitaph, I knew her parents would want some acknowledgement of the great bearded one. But she was an angel to me. She was an angel to everyone.
What do you mean?
We walk alone.
Do you feel alone?
I've been alone since Hannah. I can't imagine anyone ever replacing her. Not that I've looked. Do you think I should look for someone else?
Yes. Yes, I think you should move on.
That's not really something I know.
I think you should look for someone else.
Okay, fine. I'll try. I'm not really sure what I'm looking for, though. Just sign up to Tinder and start swiping.
Oh god,
Maybe it's
no.
just company I'm missing. Although I don't really want any.
Don't do the Tinder thing. Holy shit, that's bad. It's gonna get you deeper into depression. Holy shit. Alright, that was a good little line, but it didn't fix this.
I left Henley Church about 11 o'clock on Valentine's Day. I was talking to an archaeologist who said it uncovered some fossils resembling a strange
Talking to an archaeologist? We already asked about that one. We already asked about the relic. We already asked about the church.
I left Henley Church about 11 o'clock on Valentine's Day. I was talking to an archaeologist who said it uncovered some fossils resembling a strange cephalopod-like creature.
Ask about
Strange
that.
place to find an octopus, really.
Strange
What?
place.
Do you think I've got something to do with Dr. Dekker's murder? Maybe you should ask your assistant who Dekker saw that day.
Do you know Jaya?
Sorry, no.
Did you see someone else? With Dekker? That's a weird question. What does happen to Nathan on Valentine's Day? I mean, what? Oh,
It was a missed call It was Valentine's Day, so I wasn't in the mood for conversation.
A missed call? Sorry, a call?
Sorry, I don't know.
What? What were you doing at the time of Dekker's murder?
It was a missed call. It was Valentine's Day, so I wasn't in the mood for conversation.
Missed call.
Pass.
Who called you?
That's not...
Dekker called you on Valentine's Day? Interesting. I actually got rid of that though. So we only have
Hello again, Doctor.
these ones.
I had a bit of a shaky loop incident, but let's not talk about it. Yesterday, I set fire to Hannah's clothes.
Loop incident. We should talk about the loop day. Really?
Hello again, Doctor. I had a bit of a shaky loop incident, but let's not talk about it. Yesterday, I set fire to Hannah's clothes in the garden. I just wanted the day to move forward. I instantly regretted it. And lo and behold, here we are, a new day. Hannah's clothes are a pile of ashes.
The garden.
I don't know what you're talking.
A pile of ashes.
I think fire is very
There we
primal
go.
in
That
terms of
was the
energy.
one.
Maybe if I burn something, my days will keep rolling. Although I'm not sure you're supposed to encourage arson in these sessions.
No, I
Doctor.
probably shouldn't. But you know, can be therapeutic to get rid of something in a very ritualistic way.
I've kept almost all of her stuff as she left it. It's just the clothes. I've decided to burn those yesterday.
Just to make it
so
a habit.
Here I am. Hannah loved clothes. Every season, she'd donate her entire wardrobe to some charity or another, and only buy stuff she loved. I was left with winter. I don't even know what her favourite season was. Does it matter? What's your favourite season, Doctor?
What was Hannah's favorite season?
Can't help you.
My favorite season is winter.
I don't know.
Hannah charity?
Hannah was forever giving to charity.
Her
Her things,
that was a question.
Her time, our money. I actually suggested a charity that Dr. Dekker mentioned called Mind Stretch Outreach.
Excuse me? Mind Stretch Outreach?
Mind Stretch Outreach arranges programs for gifted children. It's for poor, clever kids who can't afford private education. It's not much of a charity, I guess, but it certainly ends up with a lot of clever people who are thankful to the people running it. Which, in this case, is Dr. Dekker.
Very weird. Like a charity. Gifted children.
Hannah was forever giving to charity. Her things, her time.
Wait, our money?
Should I know something? Hannah was forever giving to charity. Her things, her time, our money. I actually suggested a charity that Dr. Dekker mentioned called Mind Stretch Outreach.
Why did you say our money?
Should I know something?
Hannah donating your money? That feels like it's a question, but I don't know. I should ask about his mother. Where the fuck did that come from? What about your mum?
She's dead. Thanks for bringing that up.
Oh, sorry. Yep. That was a fucked up question. How did your mom die?
She stopped breathing. I don't know. I was 6. Something to do with her lungs.
That didn't really tell me anything. I mean, they are together so they share money. Yeah, I know, but like, I want him to say something about it. I don't know if that's the
Hannah
question they
was
want me to
forever
say.
giving to charity. Her things, her time, our money.
See how he
I
says
actually
it?
suggested a charity that Dr. Dekker mentioned called Mind Stretch Outreach. Hannah was forever giving to charity.
Hannah giving to charity? Hannah's time?
Can't help you.
I don't know what they want me to ask there.
Hannah was forever giving to charity. Her things, her time, our money. I actually suggested a charity that Dr. Dekker mentioned called Mind Stretch Outreach.
Do you do charity? Hannah met Dekker?
Hannah never met Dr. Dekker. She did donate to his charity once, though.
Ah, that was probably the one. Yeah, we got it. Alright. Now, there's something here in the Mind Stretch Outreach.
Mind Stretch Outreach arranges programs for gifted children.
Okay. What kind of programs?
Sorry, I don't...
Is it cold in here?
Pass.
You keep saying that. I don't know. Are you cold? Are you cold?
I don't know.
He doesn't know.
Mind Stretch Outreach arranges programs for gifted children. It's for poor, clever kids who can't afford private education. It's not much of a charity, I guess, but it certainly ends up with a lot of clever people who are thankful to the people running it. Which, in this case, is Dr. Dekker.
Dekker running charity.
I think Dr. Dekker set up Mind Stretch Outreach so that he could influence the minds of children at an early age.
Right, that sounds
Getting them
bad.
to believe they could be anything they wanted to be. Since his death, it's been disbanded. No more minions of Dr. Dekker.
Wow, minions.
It just felt like he was growing this child army of intelligentsia.
Jesus, okay. Well, there is only one more question over here.
It was a missed call. It was Valentine's Day, so I wasn't in the mood for conversation.
You weren't in the mood for conversation?
I meant I wasn't in the mood to talk to Dr. Dekker.
Okay. We completed Nathan, though I don't know, does he have an alibi? I'm not so sure now. I mean, Claire was on a date, or so she says, and Mariana saw her. So unless they talked or they are somehow in on it together, both Mariana and Claire have an alibi, an actual alibi. Bryce was seen talking to someone by Jasmine, which means both of them have alibis. We don't know about Claire and Lacey. I mean, Lacey has pretty much admitted to murder in front of me. And she's just pretending to be crazy. High-functioning sociopath, I believe. Anyway, let's try to finish Claire, then. There's nothing else here to ask. So there is like a hidden question. Like, what were you doing at the time of the murder?
Sorry, I don't know anything.
What did you do on Valentine's Day? You already asked that?
The day Dr. Dekker was killed, I had a session with him in the morning at my usual time, 11 o'clock.
Right.
That was the last time I saw him.
What did you do after the therapy session? Alright, let's do a hint. How did she meet David? Where the fuck did that come from? How did you meet David, I guess?
Met isn't the right word. David has always been there, in the shadows, on the periphery.
What?
I move in very exclusive circles. You tend to see the same faces.
Okay. I'm guessing that's exclusive circles.
I don't move in any circles anymore. Those people were my parents' friends, not mine.
Your parents' friends.
I've known David forever. It seems like he's always been in my life, one way or another.
I mean, that's not what I asked, but
He was
sure.
a family friend.
Oh, okay, right, okay.
It's different now, of course, to when I first met him. I felt like he was protecting me then, watching over me. Nothing could hurt me when he was there.
Did you plan the murder of your parents together? Who knows? Do you love your husband? Do you love your husband?
Love? Yes. I suppose I always will.
Do you hate your husband?
There's very little I'm not willing to talk about, Doctor.
God damn it. I don't know what else I should be asking here. It's also pretty much time I leave. I would like to finish the session though. We still have a lot to ask. Damn it. I think I'm gonna have to shorten the hint timer. Otherwise we cannot finish this in time. Oh, did I crash the game? What happened? Oh no, we're good, we're good. Well, well, well. Shut up, Gray. I don't want to be stuck here forever. Again, none of these are needed. That's just for completion's sake. I could be moving on already. Just need to ask Bryce about Dekker and talk with Jay a little bit more, but I feel like we can always get the necessary ones without resorting to hints. But for the special, like the green one, the optional one, we just need hints. It's like some of them have been insane questions, like absolutely crazy questions. I should ask what she was doing on Valentine's night. Didn't I literally ask? What were you doing on Valentine's night?
Valentine's Day night, I was at the lake house, watching David, like I always do.
Right. Can David be your alibi?
Valentine's Day night, I was at the lake house, watching David, like I always do.
Watching David?
He has trouble with his mental faculties and is getting worse.
He's hunting, though.
Yes. I watch him and make sure nothing bad happens.
Okay, well, we're done with Claire. Anyway. Let's finish Bryce. So Bryce is that one, but he probably has something more, like an orange one that we didn't see. So, what did you do on Valentine's Day? What did you do on Valentine's night? We already asked that. Where were you on Valentine's? Who were you talking to at Providence?
I don't know.
You don't know. Can you see something behind me? What question is that? Do you see what I mean, though?
When I first got the hour, I was shocked, obviously. It took me a while to work out that everyone was frozen and only I could move, because I live on my own. What would you do, Doctor, if you had an hour where everyone was frozen? Go to a fairground?
Can you see something behind me? That is a spooky question, isn't it?
Possibly a relative of yours. Possibly a patient that died here. I'm not sure. She doesn't normally say anything.
Wait. Do you see ghosts now? Do you see ghosts?
You're laughing at me, aren't you? I said I wasn't sure if they were real.
What is happening with this guy? Dead patient?
I have no idea.
What the fuck are we doing here with this guy? You saw something?
I don't really know about that.
Would I murder someone in my extra hour? Wow. Would you murder in your extra hour? Oh no, that's what I have to say. Oh, interesting. Have you destroyed anything? What kind of question is that?
Yes,
Where did
I
that come
suppose
from?
I've destroyed a few things whilst in the hour.
Oh,
You can be the perfect supervillain. Nobody knows it was you.
interesting. I wouldn't kill anyone in my extra hour.
I don't think you would, Doctor. I don't think I would either.
You don't think, or you know?
When I first got the hour,
There was another question there. Why didn't you stop seeing Dr. Dekker? Oh, that's actually a very smart question, yeah.
Because you have to hope, don't you, Doctor? It's only the power of hindsight that made me realize how toxic it all was. And after a point, you go too far to be able to come back anyway.
Okay, we're still not done. I think those ghost questions are something, but like, I don't know. What if he's moved or hidden things? Okay, now it's getting like ridiculous with the things he's doing in his extra hours. Have you ever hidden something in the extra hour? What? How do you want me to phrase it? Perhaps I should ask someone else a question. What? I would hide things in my extra hour.
Moving things around and hiding things was amusing at first, when everyone was frozen. Some people would faint when things appeared from midair. Others would cry. Others just thought that it was there all the time and that their mind was playing tricks on them. It got boring fast, though.
What if he's the only one with actual powers, by the way? Has he seen people come back from the dead? Have you... What weird question. Have you seen people come back from the dead?
When you work in a graveyard, you see a lot of strange things. I'm not sure if they're real, or whether I think they're real, or which is worse.
Okay, Bryce is done. Weird question, but sure. Okay, so let's finish with Jaya, and then I'm gonna be out of here. In fact, what time is it? Is it midnight? It is. I'm gonna take my little melatonin thingy. I don't know how long I should be taking these. The box is like up to 70 days. That feels like a long time. Probably gonna be like doing a couple of weeks maybe. Then stop. Right, anyway, who did Dekker
It
say?
hadn't even been a year. He was a quiet, solitary man. A good listener, as I suppose you'd need to be. His confidence did grow as time wore on, but that's what you'd expect after you've fitted in. I mainly miss our chats. He used to work late with me.
Dekker working late?
We'd work late together on all sorts of things. He was preoccupied with finding patterns in patients, trying to find some kind of order.
Order?
It's very interesting that you asked me that. It's not something I can answer, though.
Patterns in patients.
Good God, Doctor, it's like you're trying to confuse me.
Oh my god.
We'd work late together on all sorts of things. He was preoccupied with finding patterns.
I'm just gonna ask for patterns then.
Mainly, he was searching for a common experience the patients might have had. That's what led them to his office. He'd
Right.
study everything, even the referral letters.
Referral?
Yes, letters, parking tickets, holiday destinations. You know, I find those referral letters. He was sure there was a pattern in them.
I feel like she is the killer. I feel like she did it, you know? She gives me the vibe of a killer. Of an actual killer.
It hadn't even been a year. He was a quiet, solitary man.
Dekker a quiet man? Was Dekker married? Dekker quiet? A year?
I don't know anything. It hadn't even been a year. He was a quiet, solitary man. A good listener,
Good
as I
listener.
suppose you'd need to be.
Could be.
His confidence did grow as time
Confidence.
wore on, but that's what...
Okay, that's a good listener.
Sorry, Doctor.
Dekker confidence. Okay, alright. Let's keep going, I
It
guess.
hadn't even been a year. He was a quiet, solitary man. A good listener, as I suppose you'd need to be. His confidence did grow as time wore on, but that's what you'd expect after you've fitted in. I mainly miss our chats.
Oh yeah, that's the
He
one we
used
need to
to
ask.
work late with me and tell me things about the patients, things that I probably shouldn't have heard, but did. What do you think of the patients? Nah, perhaps you shouldn't say. You can ask me. Go on, I'll tell you what I think.
Oh, we need to ask more about the patients. Your chats?
I don't know.
Chat with Dekker. What do you think of Bryce?
I think Bryce has a lot of misdirected anger. I don't think I like him that much. You know, sometimes when things overrun, he's outside waiting for you, and he stares at me as if he's undressing me with his eyes.
I mean,
he's not the first person that's done that, but still, you know, it feels worse coming from him.
I mean, he's doing that. He's a pervert. You should be careful about that. What do you think about Claire?
Claire seems to be shaken by something. You know, I offer her drinks every time she comes in, but she always refuses them. It's as if she just wants to come in, get her session over with, and then run off to do something else. It's a bit rude, isn't it?
I mean, a little bit. What do you think of... Who else do we have? Ellen.
Elin seems like
Elin,
a lovely
whatever.
person. I'm not really sure why she's here.
She kills people. Easy. What do you think of Mariana?
Mariana is a special girl.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
There's something about her that just makes you want to follow her. Maybe that's what a trendsetter looks like.
I mean, she's thinking about that too, you know. I know that look. Is something wrong with that painting? You keep
I don't know anything
leaning on to. I don't know what's wrong with it. What do you think of Jasmine?
I'm not trying to hide.
Okay, what about Lacey?
I think you might be barking up the wrong tree.
Okay. Well, I don't know what else we are looking for then. I did complete. Oh, okay. We did complete that one.
It hadn't even.
So there's more here.
I think I'm going to get into trouble now. Have you ever heard of secret shoppers? Well, Professor Alderby.
Secret shoppers?
It's very interesting that you asked me that.
Okay, I'm gonna start asking for hints, I guess.
I think I'm going to get into trouble
One
now.
more try now.
Have you ever heard of secret shoppers? Well, Professor Alderby posed as a patient to test Dr. Dekker. It's just a thing that he does. I'm sure he'll come and visit you at some stage, so please play along.
Play along?
I've got no idea.
Test Dr. Dekker.
Test is the wrong word.
There we go,
More
that's
like
the one.
gently guide. Professor Alderby had a lot of good advice to offer the young psychiatrists. He really helps them focus on where the
How
problems
young was
are.
Dekker, though? I should ask how she is, really, now. How are you?
Hey you, thanks for helping me with this grief thing. I'm not sure I have it though.
Have what?
I don't know about.
Grief?
I don't really know where to start. I feel a bit
Am I
numb.
actually doing a therapy to
Maybe
her?
we should just talk about him.
I guess it's done now.
I think I'm going.
Alder be coming to me? What else can I ask
I'm
about
going
that?
to get into trouble now. Have you ever heard of secret shoppers?
No.
Well,
Well, maybe I should. No, I have not heard of secret shoppers.
I can't help you with.
Who has a session on Valentine's Day? Who had? Valentine's Day. I thought
On
I asked her
Valentine's
that.
Day, Dr. Dekker had a session with Claire Castleford at
11,
11,
yeah, we
and
know.
that nurse, Elin, at
Yeah,
3.
we know.
Everyone else cancelled.
Hmm.
You should see this place Christmas Eve.
Wait,
I
everyone
was
else.
at home though, so I don't actually know who came in. Dr. Dekker did phone and ask me for Nathan's number, which is a bit strange.
Interesting. Did I call Nathan the day he was murdered? I should ask Nathan. I know he did. Something else here, but I don't know exactly what. I think we asked all the main questions because she became orange, so now it's only the crazy questions, so I guess I'm gonna just hint them away. Has she heard of Cthulhu? Have you heard about our Lord and Savior Cthulhu?
So you watched the tapes. Gold star for you.
You didn't really answer my question, did you? Dekker resignation. Nothing. What about Dekker charity? What was it called again? The outreach, stretched outreach, something like that. Nathan, what was it called? Mind stretch outreach. Mind stretch outreach.
I'm not trying to hide anything.
You don't know. Hint. Why does she think she'll get into trouble? Didn't I ask the trouble, or did I just think about asking about the trouble?
This practice is owned by a trust. They make all the money and leave me to make all the decisions, which generally means making lots of money. I headhunted Dr. Dekker. And you?
Great.
This practice is owned by a trust. They make all the money and leave me to make all the decisions.
Money.
It's very interesting that you...
Head hunting.
I don't know anything.
Head hunted me?
I've recruited the last 5 doctors since I've been here. You know, I've got a flair for recognising the extraordinary, and both you and Dr. Dekker were extraordinary.
Mary, extraordinary how?
Both Cambridge graduates, both top of the class, both pliable, obedient slaves to my every whim.
Excuse me?
Yeah, that last one's more of a hope than a must-have attribute.
Are you flirting with me?
I don't know.
At this point, I have to ask every time. 'Cause Alright, last hint probably. What's Ben's mum got to do with it? What the fuck is about Ben's mum? Ben's mum got to do with it?
She was cuddling him like he was 6. He's 25.
It's a dead body. Leave him alone. Like, most people go about their lives without ever witnessing a murder. First person. That's probably good. That still
It
didn't
hadn't even been a year.
solve this.
He was a quiet, solitary man. A good listener, as I suppose you'd need to be. His confidence did grow as time wore on, but that's what you'd expect after you've fitted in. I mainly miss our chats. He used to
There's so
work
much in this
late with me
conversation.
and tell me things about the patients, things that I probably shouldn't have heard, but did.
What do you think of Ben? It's not a question, huh? What does she think about chaos? What do you think about chaos? Jesus Christ.
Nobody likes chaos, Doctor. We're supposed to be restoring order, don't you think?
Yeah, she killed him. She figured out that he was trying to fix the chaos, and she killed him. What do you think about the old gods?
Everyone has to believe in something, don't they, Doctor?
Do you believe in the old gods? You cheeky bastard. Gravity?
I've got no idea.
What about the gravity experiment? Reverse gravity.
Sorry, Doctor.
What happened to the glass in the video?
It smashed.
It's smashed?
I can't help you with.
That was a cool question though. Is that Dr. Dekker signature? I don't know. More hints. Will she be breaching patient confidentiality if I ask her about the patients? Holy fucking shit. Breach of confidentiality.
Oh, don't be such a. It's just between us two.
It is still a breach. If I shouldn't talk about that with my own, like, wife, we definitely shouldn't be talking about it. Because I am the doctor, you are not. It's fine. No, it's not. It's never fine. Okay. Here's the thing. I have a feeling the remaining questions are part of the video, but I don't want to go and rewatch the video because it takes forever. So I'm just gonna ask for hints and finish it that way. Jay needs to confirm Eileen's alibi. I need to tell her who Eileen said could do that. Can you confirm Eileen's alibi?
I don't know about that, Doctor.
So Mariana can confirm Eileen's alibi. What? What do you mean? Can you tell me about Dr. Dekker patients?
Most of the patients are suspects, according to the police. Almost all the patients are referred, and some of them are privates, but Dr. Dekker didn't introduce any of them.
Right. I mean, I don't understand what they mean by that. Jaya needs to confirm Eileen's alibi. I need to tell her who Eileen said could do it. How do I type that? You need to confirm Eileen's alibi. I need to tell her who Eileen said could do that. Wait. Eileen said something about that. Did she? Hang on. Said you could confirm her alibi? No, it's not that. I think we actually need to tell her who is Eileen's alibi. Like Eileen's told us about that. Eileen told us Mariana can confirm her alibi. Was it Mariana? Was it Max? Was it Nathan? She saw somebody, I don't remember who. Was it Bryce? What does Jaya need to know? I don't know, maybe she needs to tell the police? It was something Claire said during the date part. Mariana saw Eileen, but Eileen didn't see Mariana. That's right, so she saw someone else. Or like, someone saw her. Wait, I'm talking to Claire. Hang on. Wrong one. Well, for a hot date.
His name is Max. He's really sweet, but I don't see a future between us. He's not really my type. His name is Max. I've known Max a couple of years, but this is the first time we've been on a date. I don't think he's boy. It was very traditional, old-fashioned, you know? Dinner at a nice restaurant. Then we went for a little walk along the pier. Held hands, had a bit of a kiss. Then he called a cab and I went home, alone. I think it was about 11 when I left Max. I'm sure you could check with the taxi company if you really wanted to.
The
if you
taxi
think I need
company.
an alibi. Really?
Eileen said to check with the taxi company.
One step ahead of you, boss. Eileen was picked up from the pier just after 11 p.m. There is no way she could have got from there to here in an hour.
In an hour? Wait, when was he killed then? In an hour? That could die at midnight. Maybe. Oh, well, that makes everybody a suspect then. Except Mariana, because if she's actually really saw Eileen and they were at the beach together, if Eileen couldn't make it there in an hour by taxi, surely Mariana couldn't make it there by foot. But we don't know if Mariana is lying. I mean, I feel like she's been lying a lot. Anyway, let's continue and finish the session, because I think it's late and I want to go to bed.
David Hunt,
I can change my skin.
then Skins.
Dr. Dekker dated his patients.
I had a hot date.
We went out for drinks.
I took photos of Jessica.
Dr. Dekker did phone
On Valentine's Day.
and ask me for Nathan's number.
There was a girl there.
Am I wrong to keep the locket?
I'm allowed to talk to her, aren't I?
He was preoccupied with finding
Photographs,
patterns.
rocking chair.
I haven't been back to the beach since
I had a bit of a shaky loop incident.
where I find something
I set fire
beautiful in the sea.
to Hannah's clothes in the garden.
I dug the grave.
I wish I'd said goodbye.
Dr. Dekker cursed me.
It didn't weigh enough to have a body in it.
Oh, Doctor,
Hello.
you surprised me. Reminds me of Officer Yates. Did I
Who?
ever mention I had a special friend in the police force?
Oh, do you now?
Nah, it's not something you drop politely into a conversation. He's been doing some digging and he's found a couple things. There's a crime scene report that goes into all the gory details and another report that's about a patient you're seeing today, Claire.
Ooh.
I'll put them both on the desk for you. And thanks for the grief counselling, by the way. It's really been helping, you know, I'm so glad you're here.
Don't do that. Don't get that fuck away from me. We're not friends. You don't hug me. I don't consent. Yeah, get out. Alright guys. Professor Warwick. Davis? Who the hell is this guy? Is he the other guy? Is he Alderin or whatever he was called? No, this is a new guy. Well, guys, we'll check the reports and everything else tomorrow, okay? The report of the arrest of Claire and the report for Dekker's murder. Still loving the game, so we're gonna continue. Let's see. We are about 39% done, so it's gonna be a few more streams. I'd say probably another 3, maybe, depending on how quickly we get through the next session. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. Have a good day, have a good night. I'll see you possibly tomorrow. Good night.